Hello, happy Wednesday. Welcome to my channel, Frankie's Tarot. If you are new here, hello, come in, like, subscribe. Tell me your sign, who you're cross-watching. I love to get to know you and pull your energy in. I am looking at who and what's coming towards you right now and their energy, or what's the energy coming towards you. We are really close to the full moon. So today's going to be channeled messages. And also, just guidance, whatever spirit wants you to know type of thing. I did their feelings for you on Monday, and on Fridays, I usually do a check-in to see what are they really thinking, especially for the weekend. So welcome in. Hello to all my mods and members, everybody that's here. I get a big smile on my face when I'm watching you guys as I'm getting ready to come in. It's so awesome. Also, just so you know, for every zodiac sign, I do start at Aries and go through to Pisces, and I look at the person that's on your mind. So today, for the Aries through Pisces portion, I'll probably run through and just give you a yes or no, and the energy they're in, and you can do what you will with that. All right, I try to shake it up a bit for you. You can say happy birthday to Cancer. It's their birthday season still, and you can win a personal reading. I do that every month. I'm still waiting for the winner of last month's to email me. So yes, hello Danielle, hello Debbie, oi, and Diamond, what's up? All right. So yes, we are moving towards a full moon. So, take it easy. Take it easy on everybody. Take it easy on me. Take it easy on the group. Take it easy on your friends. Take it easy on your enemies. Take it easy. All right. We all got enough shit to deal with. We don't need your, shit too. Come on. All right. Definitely during a full moon. All right, so let's show each other some grace, some love, and let's get going here. I'm going to be working on my camera soon here so you can see me look directly at you. I don't know what's going on. I can't seem to get it in alignment, but it does bother me. So if you see me looking all over the place, it's because I'm trying to look at you, but I'm not, and I can see that. So let's go shake it up. I am shaking it up. I love my crew that shows up here right out the gate, and then you stay all the way to the end. You guys are amazing. You deal with me, whatever it is I have to say, and I just hope that you guys get something from it. We're just here. I'm just here to have a good time with you guys. Let's see. I'm starting Aries off at 3:33. Hello, April, Lisa, Bettina, Debbie Kelly. All right. All right. So I am starting Aries off a little bit later than normal. So, all right. I'm going to add this to the stage and we're going to get going here. All right. This is a deck of cards in case you're wondering what that is. Maybe I'm just going to do what I've been doing and kind of maybe remove. Can you guys hear me? What am I doing? I do this every single time. All right, can you guys hear me? Let's see. All right, let's see your energy, Aries. If you guys can give me a thumbs up, make sure I didn't mess anything up here for you. Aries cross watcher. Aries, what's the energy that you're in right now? Let's see what your challenge and loud and clear. All right. Thank you, Zoe. Danielle, Varian Redbeard. We got our bike in here. You guys are in good energy right now, Aries. I'm pulling in some good energy from the group inside the chat room. Right. All right. Well, Aries, it looks like you're coming into some good energy. I really already like how this is starting. Astrological transits are favoring you at this time. Stay focused, right? You're getting spirit saying, stay focused, concentrate on your goals, concentrate on what's important to you. This is a a really good time for you to strengthen your boundaries, strengthen, you know, your will to move forward, your will to get what you want. All right, you're in charge here. You are in charge of your life, and it's whatever you decide to focus on is going to grow. So choosing what's empowering your story, choosing what's important, and asking yourself, who the hell is wasting my time right now? All right, I am Aries. Hear me roar. I know that would be more like Leo, but I don't know. You and Leo can have a ego battle over, because I think Aries original sun, right? So focus, join in forces for you. Your challenge right now is showing up as the Judgment card. All right. So maybe I'm going to go with, you probably know that you're not making the best choices, best judgment calls on things. You're kind of going against maybe your truth. This is a challenge energy. So it feels like you know what you're doing. You don't need me to tell you what you're doing, what's blocking you, what's challenging you. Is that maybe you like the bad stuff. You like it feels good sometimes to just go against the grain and constantly, decide to go after or pursue what you know is no longer serving you. All right. But there's a time and place where we got to say, all right, enough's enough. I need to make better decisions. I need to make a decision now moving forward. Because it seems like this transits are really working for you. And so if you're ready to sort of catapult or just, take charge of your life and take charge of your situation, it seems like this would be the best moment to do it. Really get your goals at play, get them written down, right? But it seems like your challenge is you just can't seem to make a decision. Do I want to let go of something? Do I want to move forward? Am I ready to? Is it easier to stay kind of connected to something or someone that it just it feels comfortable to me? It feels good. It feels good having this person around or having this situation in my life, because I'm not quite sure what it looks like outside of this box. I'm not sure where my life would be going right now if I didn't have this situation that I'm attached to, or that I really feel or think that it's better to be here than not. Is it though? Is it? So let's see the energy of who's coming towards you or what's coming towards you. We're seeing the Five of Wands. So I am seeing you have a situation, you have people around you that like to add fuel to the fire. It seems like you're always fixing something for someone, or you're always trying, it's a situation where it just always seems like you got to find a solution. It just can't go easy. Right? It's like, why can't you just get on the same page as me? Why can't you just, you say one thing, but you do another. All right? You're hanging out with people that would rather create more problems than find solutions. All right? A bunch of Indians running around, and you're shaking your head. Even if it's a love situation, it's like, if this is love, if you love me, why are we constantly backing up this same tree, or battling each other constantly? It feels like I've got to force everything to happen. It feels like, I know what I want, but, you say one thing, but you do another. All right. So, what's the reason? Why am I wasting my time? Is basically what I'm getting for you, Aries. And this is going to be your challenge or your block. I feel like, especially during this full moon, it does not, and I'm not here to tell you to walk away from a situation. That it's your journey and people are in your life for a reason, but boundaries is really here. It's like speaking your truth, saying your truth. And to tell you the truth, this Five of Wands energy tells me that no matter what you decide to do, this situation is not going to go anywhere. So if you're afraid that if you walk away from a situation, or put down your wand and say, fix it yourself, find your own solution, do your own thing, stop giving me a headache, stop messing with my day, you're not going to lose. If you have this fear of abandonment that comes up, this is the illusion. This is the illusion, and your challenge is going to be trust in yourself. You already know what to do. You already have had the call-in. You know what's right, what's the right thing to do. And when you choose to follow what's right or the decision and stick to it, you're going to see that you might be the one that actually changes the situation for the better. So what is this challenge? And we're seeing the Five of Pentacles. It almost feels like you're connecting with people that don't have goals, that don't seem to have a game plan. It's like, I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and see where things are going. And now if this is you, because I'm channeling a message here, and it can be the current energy that you're in right now, and it's telling me that it's time for you to concentrate. And this is a good moment for you to change the course of your situation or your life. And I am seeing the five, so I'm seeing challenges, struggle here. And if you're connecting with people that are just kind of hanging out until something shows up, Amazon delivers the package, it's like, this is where the conflict is. You're getting bored. You're tired of waiting. Why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? It's like somebody's got to make a decision here. And the energy that's coming towards you is a negative kind of drama energy. It's somebody that might be addicted to drama, somebody who is used to having drama, because if there's friction going on or drama going on in your life, you feel like you're feeling something. All right, something's happening. It might, but is it? It seems like who you are connecting to, or the energy that's coming around you, seems to be somebody that, or people that you're constantly just going, why are we doing this again? Why is this? Why can't, I thought we solved this problem. I thought we figured out what we wanted. And now here we are again, same call, same text, same problem, different day. Right? So let's see if there's any other influences going on. I do see the Page of Pentacles. There could be somebody dealing with work, with money issues, with not seeing the opportunities that are around them. Now, this could be you too. Maybe you're not seeing the other doorways open. You're not feeling like, you're like, all right, Frankie, you're saying this, but this has been my life for a while, and I've been waiting for the opportunity to show up for me. I've been waiting for a new doorway. And the thing is once we clear out, we make that decision to clear out and make space for something new to come in, and we get away from these distractions, the doorways open up. The door will open up. There is prospects around you. There is opportunities around you. There is money, luck. There is this position that may be opening up for you in life in general, for Aries to go down and explore. Like I said, the forces are joining for you right now. There is something being activated in your life, and you may feel it intensify during this full moon energy. And this is going to play out. This is just channeled messages kind of coming through, but this is going to play out over time. The next couple weeks, maybe you're going to start seeing things kind of bubble up, open up, and maybe even naturally just kind of letting go of some of this drama that's going on in your life. You may just feel like this is affecting me too much. Other people's energy is affecting me too much. And I just need to kind of grab the reins and figure out which direction I want to go in. Right? Any good stuff coming your way? You've got 9 of Cups and you've got 6 of Pentacles. All right, so talk about a big win coming your way. Now, I'm pulling cards. I love when people are like, you sound too positive. I'm always, why not? Why do you want me to sound negative? Why do you want me to not see the good stuff coming your way? I'm just pulling the cards, and the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles shows your life coming into a balance. And it shows a gift coming in. This is Universal Pinata. It says, where you've been working really hard, you know, the universe sees you. God sees you. Divine sees you. You see you. You know it. You know you've been working hard. And it looks like there's some sort of celebration coming your way. And you feeling very satisfied with the outcome, with your choices. But remember, you do have free will, and the Judgment card is saying it really does come down to what's blocking you, what's challenging you. You have the power right now to make these decisions and follow what it is you know, your deepest truth, what it is you know you need to do. And if you don't want to, life still goes on. We are going to get to where it is we're meant to get to, no matter what. We just get in our own way and we create a longer pathway. You know, the universe is like, I'm trying to get you from A to Z as quickly as possible. But we as humans tend to go, well, I want to go down this path, this path, this path, and I'm going to go all around and I'm going to travel the world before I get to where I've been asking. And so we just create a lot of pathways that are unnecessary, a lot of dramatic pathways. But then again, who's here to tell you what you need to learn in this life, what your own personal lessons are? So who am I to tell you? Now we're seeing the Justice card show up. And this to me screams, Aries, you're done with the lesson in your life. You're done with something. You've already completed a chapter. You're ready to find some sort of closure, and you're ready for some positivity in your life. And so it is up to you to make this decision to move forward and maybe pick your battles. It looks like you're over a fight. All right. You're done with it. All right. Anything else Spirit has for you before I look at the person that's on your mind? You could have some sort of money coming your way. The Page of Pentacles always brings news of money that's manifesting through a skill, through something that you've been working really hard on, or a skill that you have that you've been kind of tucking away. And maybe it is time to work that skill. I guess Spirit doesn't want me to use these cards. I'm seeing mother's love, deep love, and I'm seeing a cycle of life. My son's an Aries, so maybe this is a sign if he's watching to call your mom. All right, your mother's love, there's nothing like it. Well, I mean, don't get triggered by that because I mean, I know my mama don't love me, right? But there is deep love here, and it is giving me a sense of letting go and letting God here too as well. Look at me throwing in a little poor me there. All right, let's go Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries through Pisces. You have Scorpio energy, really strong here for you, and you have Libra energy showing up for you. All right. So if you're connected, now this is the person that's on your minds. And I'm going to run down and give you a little bit of yes or no, give you the energy that they're in. So if you're connected to an Aries, you got the Judgment card. All right. So it is time. It is time. All right. So you and another Aries may be mirroring each other, feeling the call-in. This could be a second chance between you and an Aries, but you've got a yes. A Taurus, you've got a yes. You've got Mercury energy. So things are changing. You have lots of communication coming in with the Taurus. Gemini, you have a yes. You have Taurus energy, all right? So they're very fixed on you. It looks like you're building a stable and steady connection with your Gemini. Cancer, you have a yes. You have the Nine of Cups. So it could be a Cancer coming in to celebrate with you. So staying positive when it comes to a Cancer. Leo, look at these yeses coming in. Leo, you got the World card. So it feels like you and a Leo could start to feel like, you know, things are coming together. Virgo, you have a yes. All right, looks like they want your attention. We see finally getting through some sort of friction or battle that you might be having. Virgo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Libra. Libra's a yes. Libra is following their heart towards you. Their heart's leading them to you. Scorpio's a yes. We have Aries. Your energy's all around them. It's the Emperor. It looks like they're all about you. Sagittarius, we see a yes. It's like, hey, let's put the wands down. Let's get going. I don't want to give up on this connection. Capricorn, we're seeing no. We're seeing the 5 of Wands. So it could be a Capricorn that's a little dramatic, or it's just, you just feel like you've got to fix it constantly. Aquarius, we're seeing no. It looks like Aquarius trying to heal some wounds. They're just on their own, doing their own thing. And Pisces, we see a no here with Pisces. You got the devil energy. It seems like, they've got some heavy energy around them, or they're dealing with some heavy stuff behind the scenes. All right, Taurus, 21. All right, so that is the base of it. Hello, everybody that's here. We are on Taurus. Make sure to say happy birthday to Cancer. If you want to win a personal reading, we've got my Tauruses in the room. All right, so how's everybody feeling right now? Give me a little heads up. All right. Maybe I'll do when I get to Libra, I'll do a quick pick-a-pile for everybody. And you guys can ask your question. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that after Virgo. I might need a reminder. All right, Taurus. It looks like there is a lot of positive energy here today. All right. So Taurus, let's see. Ooh, your energy. You got Scorpio energy around you. All right. So intense. Very intense energy. All right. Maybe a little jealousy. There could be some jealousy going on, Taurus. There could be you're questioning things. You got your eye on somebody. You're trying to figure something out. All right, but you've got a really good energy here. It's a deep energy around you. You've got to trust, channeling this energy for you. You've got to trust your feelings. You've got to dig a little deeper. You may be connecting with somebody who is going through some sort of transformation. Now, anytime I'm talking about you're connected to somebody, I could be talking about you. You're just going through this deep transformation. Somebody's changing you. We meet these relationships or, people in our lives, situations in our lives that really can transform us so drastically. And, there may be a sense of you feel like somebody's keeping something from you or not. You're obsessing about something, because this Scorpio energy can obsess a little bit over stuff. And what I'm getting from this card is what you're obsessing about isn't worth it right now. I mean, it's not, I don't like the word worth it. And I just feel like it's changing, so you can't control it. But it's changing for the better. It is a deep transformation, so you may not have all the answers for it. On the surface, it may look one way, but beneath the surface, and this is where, as a Scorpio energy, you may just know something, and you've got to trust that knowing. And that knowing that you have, it's not going to match what your eyes are seeing and what other people see. So you're really kind of on your own here when it comes to your story. When it comes to you're really being challenged to trust yourself and trust your relationships, right? It really is coming down. You may be being triggered right now. Some of your deepest fears, your survival fears, is being constantly triggered, and there's nothing that you cannot make it through. All right, you've got this. Slow and steady. Slow and steady is the way, Taurus, where you like to work, and this is, you're going to make it through, right? You got to trust yourself. So let's see what's blocking or challenging you right now. and the energy that's coming towards you. You know, it's one of those things, you want it to be surface. You want the answers right in front of your face. You want to know. And with the Scorpio energy, you're not going to, it's like, I wish it was easy like that, but it calls for deep truth, deep trust, and deep soul searching. You're never going to see things the same. You're never going to feel the same about a situation. Life's not going to look the same when you're going through a transformation like this. All right, your challenge though, all right, is the Four of Cups. So this can be like, I'm done already. I'm cooked. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Where's the exit? Right. You know, it's like you feel like you're shutting down a little bit. You feel a little worn out. You know, you just want to be happy. You know, nobody likes to sit in the scorpionic waters. Nobody likes to sit and see the truth. Nobody wants to deal with boredom. Nobody wants to deal with feeling stuck, feeling unhappy in the situation they're in. We want to evolve. We want to move forward. And sometimes we have to feel into these intense energies in order to move through them. And this is your challenge. What's blocking you is you kind of want things to stay a certain way. And Scorpio is your opposite energy. So you guys mesh well in a lot of ways, but Scorpio is your opposite because it's here to teach you how to dive deeper in trust. Not everything is going to be in the material world. Not everything is going to be right in front of your face. And I know, you know, you might not be comfortable with diving into your feelings or digging a little deeper, but it looks as though part of this transformation for you is, you know, to feel into what's really happening and working through your own, not bypassing what's happening here and facing your truths about certain situations. The energy coming towards you seems to be a really nice energy. All right. It feels like family. It feels, there feels some sort of soul tie. There is something, there is a solid tie that you have with this energy coming towards you. Now, and it also gives me this, you're meant to have this. All right, whatever's coming towards you. You're meant to have this abundance. You're meant to level up. You're meant to be a part of something bigger. You're meant to leave a legacy. You're meant to use your skills and work and make something of yourself. You're meant to have a marriage in your life. You're meant to, you know, reach the top. You're meant to reach the top here with that Ten of Pentacles. And this energy that's around you or coming towards you is showing some sort of change happening when it does come to your material world. So you may not be getting it when you want it. You may be feeling stuck and you may be feeling like something's impossible. And this is where, you know, you are seeing some change come your way. You know, maybe universe will say, here, let me give you something here so you can see and learn to trust yourself a little bit more and learn to trust also divine and in divine timing. All right, I do see an increase here, maybe with your money, with your family. You may be increasing people in your family, your connections, that people you call family, that may grow. And you're seeing the support grow too. I feel like your challenge, what's blocking you is either not getting something when the way you want it, when you want it, but also grabbing for things prematurely and grabbing for the wrong, the the wrong person, place, or thing. So you to make you feel happy, to satisfy you. It's like, I don't want to wait for this, so I'm going to grab this. And what happens is you're constantly being let down because you're grabbing for things that are out of boredom, and spirit saying, come on, you want the gold, you want the legacy, you want the luxury, you want the good stuff. Don't settle for less than. All right. So I am seeing the Three of Wands here. There's a challenge that is happening to with people or places, the people around you as well. It seems like, there's a hesitation. You're waiting for a person to make a decision. You're waiting constantly. You feel connected. And this is where this waiting, why are you waiting, is the challenge here too. And your person is waiting on something too, waiting on some big change in their life as well, and you may be mirroring each other. Well, we do mirror the people that show up in our lives, right? And it just seems like this constant waiting and not living in the moment, not finding a way to enjoy the moment or be happy in the moment, because there's got to be something better. And so we're always seeking for something more. And it seems like that's the energy of the person around you too. They're not happy in the current situation they're in, and they're wanting something more to happen in their life as well. And we got the Hanged Man. So you both are kind of sitting in this limbo energy, and it's stressing you out. That's the bottom line. It's stressing you out. All right. You're trying to make something happen, and neither of you really know which way you're going, which direction you're going in right now. Taurus, it just feels like things are kind of up in the air, and you're trying to connect with somebody who's having the same problem you are. All right. And you've got two people kind of, banging heads, wanting somebody to make a decision, and neither of you are really happy with the current situation that you're in. All right, so there is a very strong, intense energy between the two of you. You're feeling a connection, but it feels like a trauma bond. It feels, and another person is not going to be able to solve your problem. All right, clarity on this, the Five of Wands. All right. So to me, it feels like we've got to find some sort of compromise here. We've got to take control of our own lives before we connect with each other. This can be trying to force something, or trying to force something on somebody else, or trying to get somebody else to do something because it'll be easier for somebody else to do it than for you to fix what's going on in your life. And you both are doing the same thing. So I'm going to sum this up because it's getting way too deep for me on this full moon. It is telling me that you guys are projecting onto one another, and you both have to kind of solve what's going on in your lives in order for this situation for you to intensify, for your situation to deepen. All right, you guys are trying to avoid what needs to be fixed in your own lives through one another, and it's unavoidable. All right, any good stuff coming towards my Tauruses? All right, we have Knight of Swords. So we're seeing a new direction come in, and we're seeing the World card. So some of you are really on the precipice of a new direction. Some of you, and that's where this Five of Wands can be a lot of inner conflict. And a lot of challenges for you, because you feel like something new is coming in. You feel like you're ready for something new. And it's like, where is it? Where's this? When's it coming? And so it's like you're up against the final test before you guys finally take the next move. And seems to be a pretty big challenge for you and your partner, or you and the energy, whether it's family, partner, friendship. It seems like you guys are being seriously tested right now. Your strength of the relationship before you, and you're really triggering each other. So you're being really tested before you take that next step. And we see though what's coming towards you is a complete turnaround. It's almost like you guys are meant to solve this and move to the next level. The World card is feeling like you guys belong together, feeling like, you worked really hard to get to where you're at. And now look at you, you're painting a new picture in the future. All right. But you cannot skip past this test or this challenge before you get to the next level. All right. And that's where the Scorpio energy is coming in. It's a deep wound. It's a deep test. It's a deep reading. All right. It's a very deep, look at the Judgment card. It's a very deep reading for you. Anything else that Spirit wants you to know about this connection? All right. So spiritual and soulful energy is coming through, twin stars. And so this relationship is definitely a mirroring relationship. Very profound relationship. You definitely are triggering each other to wake the hell up. Um, this is about how do we bring spirituality and our soul into everyday life too, not pointing fingers or judging one another. But you guys, Taurus, I am dealing with in this reading here. You are up against your twin or a relationship that has seriously triggered you, and it's meant for profound change. It's teaching you something deep about yourself, and it's bringing up security. Very much your inner fears around feeling safe and secure in a relationship. And that seems to be what's being triggered in this reading here today. This full moon may be bringing it up to illuminate it for you so you can finally, put it to rest, accept it, acknowledge it, and move on from it, transform from it. And sometimes it's just the turning of a key. It's acknowledging something that's going on, what the fear is behind the relationship. That becomes the biggest change in a relationship. It can change overnight. It can change overnight. All right. So let's see Aries through Pisces. You got Pisces energy in here. You have Scorpio energy in here. You have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio showing up. All right. Yes or no for Aries through Pisces? All right. Let's see. Aries through Pisces, Taurus. That was your Hierophant. That was your energy. All right, Aries, you got a yes. So I'm going yes to no from Aries to Pisces. But things looking good. Potential relationship between you and Aries is very strong. You got Venus energy, a lot of love here. You guys are very attracted to one another. Taurus, we got a yes. We got the Strength card. All right, so hang on. Hang on, because this is a card of power, a card of confidence and patience and healing and inner work, right? And it's getting through this, but you are being definitely tested right now. And this shows me that you're going to get through this, and it's going to be major transformation, especially for you and another Taurus. You have a very strong bond between the two of you. Gemini's a yes, all right? So you got clarity coming in, communication, and they're very focused on breaking through whatever the barrier is between the two of you. Cancer, we see no, we see I've got love for you. You definitely know I'm thinking about you. I can't seem to make a decision though. All right. So for whatever reason, Cancer here, is all over the place and just keeping their options open. Leo, we got yes. All right, I'll work. It looks like Leo going to work towards things, making, following through with plans and seeing where things go. Virgo, we see no. We see the Knight of Swords though, so there could be a switch in energy. Things happening fast. Them initiating conversation, but the answer is no to your question. Libra, we see no. We see going your own ways for a time being. Seems like they're a runner. Scorpio, we have yes, we have Judgment card. All right, there's something about the two of you. You feel like you're coming home to each other. You feel calling towards one another. Scorpio is strong in your reading. Sagittarius is a yes. All right, you've got me. I'm invested. The sun is shining. Capricorn's a no. It seems like they got a lot on their mind, a lot of regret. Aquarius is a yes. Their heart is pulling them towards you. Pisces is a no. It seems like there's a lot of interference here. They might feel stuck or in a situation that they can't seem to get themselves out of. Pisces is a maybe. There's a lover's card here. You guys share a lot in common. You have very strong connection, but there could be a lot of triggering between you and a Pisces. All right, Gemini. All right, what is up? My reading just took. I did not want to go deep today, guys. I'm sorry. Let me know what you're thinking of the reading so far. All right, let's. But I said I was going to channel messages, so it's whatever comes out of my mouth. All right, Gemini. Gemini, you know what? Wait a minute. Today's Wednesday. We're kind of. Are we still in the Sag moon, or has it moved into the Capricorn moon? Because I'm like, what's up with my deliverance? All right, let's see. Gemini, what's your energy? What's your challenge? And what's the energy coming towards you? You got Capricorn energy, all right? So look at you working your booty off, right? Very disciplined. You know what you want. You got, I just saw agenda. What's your agenda? What's your mission here? All right. You know what you want and you know you're going to get it. And it's very ambitious energy. I am getting, listen to the guidance of your soul. So although, I'm seeing the word agenda here, it does say check your agenda though, because other people will be able to read into what your motives are, especially if you're trying to. Capricorn, you can't try, right? You want something, but if you're trying to act like, I know you're a Gemini, right? But I'm seeing Capricorn energy, which is, you might think you're fooling somebody, but you're not. All right, because you're on a mission and you're gonna, most likely get what you want with this energy. But I am seeing, you just got to be real with yourself, be honest with yourself when it comes to what it is you're really trying to do, what it is you're trying to get, and not sugarcoat, just go for it. Listening to the guidance of your soul is telling you, you want something, you see it, you've got your eye on it, you're convicted, and you're, serious. But I also am seeing, you might want to lighten up a little bit. Is it time to lighten up a little bit? Are you taking something way too serious? It feels to me, what I'm seeing here is that you're gonna get it. You're gonna get what you're going after. And so, when you get into this serious mode or you work too hard to get something, you're just gonna spin your wheels and burn your energy out. And so I am seeing being resourceful with your time and your energy. There's no need to, there's no need to push any harder at something. It's already yours. All right. So let's see what your challenge is. All right. So let's see. Get your cards. I want to pull your cards out. Oh, look at the Sun card coming out. All right, but that is in the challenge position. You've got the Empress, mother and child. So it could be somebody, or there's mother, child, father. I feel like, it could be parents. It could be you're dealing with the parent And you have the King of Pentacles right here too. So these two here are showing me a relationship, a very strong relationship forming in your energy. And you're serious about somebody. You're definitely, but you, like I said, you might be being too serious. Your challenge is the Sun card, which is lighten up. I don't know how many times the challenge with your person here is honesty. It seems like you feel like your person just isn't being, they lie. they always lie. So I am seeing agenda is a big part of your reading. Like, somebody or a person around you may have other motives that maybe you are aware of or not aware, but let's see what's going on. So you're dealing with somebody who feels stuck in a situation, is not happy, and they're not being honest with it. They're not being honest with you. All right, Gemini. And this person here, clarity on it, the star card. This is somebody who desires to be with you. All right, let's get this is a juicy one. All right, you're in love with somebody. You have feelings for somebody, and they do or still do have feelings for you. All right. But you're dealing with somebody who procrastinates and will not get up off their ass and do what they need to do. All right. And it's not making you happy. It's like it feels like you're doing all the work, or you've had to do all the work. And you've been, this person is definitely making you wiser. They've got you focused more than anybody else. And it does seem as though either you were in a relationship or you will be in a relationship again. It's just this person, they're a procrastinator. They need to get off their ass, and they bullshit you, and they're just not always honest. They're not being honest with how unhappy they are behind the scenes. And it's not with you. This is somebody who sees you, sees your worth. So the energy coming towards you is the Empress energy. So there's unconditional love, or there's very strong attraction, sexual attraction. And this is somebody who can see themselves with you long term, but they're not being honest to you. This is their challenge. You challenge this person. You may even call this person out. You may, you're dealing with somebody who does not like to be called out on their laziness, their lack of effort. All right. And it is actually starting to stress you out because you're working overtime to make something happen, whether it's even in your life, business, work, just goals, ambitions. And you're somebody that really gives a lot, but it's starting to drain you. This person is starting to make you even second guess maybe yourself. And I can see how hard it is because this person's got eyes for you, and they definitely are attracted to you, have feelings for you. Now you have two kings showing up. So I don't know if this person's in another relationship. They're not happy in that relationship, but you're like, well, get the hell out of it. And, I'm ready for this. I want to be with you. But your person here, the external influences, they're stuck. They're either financially dependent on somebody, and they're afraid to lose what they've got. They're afraid to lose their sense of security. All right. Yeah, you've got somebody here. There's no doubt in my mind that this person doesn't deeply desire you, but you're getting the shit end of the stick. All right. You're not getting the abundance that you were promised. And it's starting to weigh on you. It's like you're starting to see through the truth of it, maybe. Now, the Star card is showing me that there is still hope in this connection. And it looks as though the two of you still desire to see your way through this and see where things go. But you really are dealing with somebody who's stubborn and who doesn't want to change their ways. Now, this doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be somebody, it could be you're having a hard time with your the parent of your children. You're having a hard time with coworkers, friends. It doesn't matter, but it just seems like you're putting all the work in overtime. So we're looking at, guidance and good stuff coming your way. You've got the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Swords and the High Priestess. So I see some news coming your way. All right. The Two of Pentacles shows shuffling around. It looks like there's going to be some movement when it comes to compromising, making something happen, making some plans. Maybe you're speaking up, you're calling somebody out, or you're speaking up to somebody here. And finally getting somebody to move. This could be around money, getting some money from somebody, or getting somebody to finally pay their dues. And what's coming towards you, though, seems to be you're able to finally make plans. You're able to finally move forward and not, but it's still, you're kind of trudging with the Two of Pentacles energy. Feels like things are still a little bit up in the air between you and this person. The Six of Swords is telling me that you guys are moving into a new direction. This situation that you're in is moving out of the murky waters that it's been in, so it doesn't seem like you're stalled in the same trench, but it doesn't mean that you're moving at fire pace either. It says that you're going to see some progress here moving forward with somebody. For some of you, there is romance coming in, but you need to lighten up. We are seeing a possibility. You have quite a few people showing up in your life here, Gemini. There's a lot of people. So this could even be new friends, new lovers, new co-workers, whatever connection, maybe families coming home. I don't know. You've got a lot of people showing up. But the card of romance is showing up, and I am seeing here, though, that you may be working too hard and you're not giving yourself enough time to play, to let down your guards. And this could be a makeover for you. Maybe you're due for a makeover and you are attracting in somebody. Just be careful with somebody not being honest with you. There is a sense of somebody not letting you know. There is somebody around you that's not telling you their true feelings here. But it does look as though you have a partnership that's trying to break through in your life. Somebody's trying to come in. So this High Priestess is telling me that there's still something. There could even be a secret admirer coming towards you. We're seeing something's not being 100% shown to you just yet. But as you're moving forward, this could even be that you might be connecting to an earth sign, but there could be another air sign coming your way. And the Two of Pentacles says you may have options. You may have options coming your way. I have Aquarius energy very strong in this reading, a Pisces energy very strong, Taurus and Libra, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo in this reading for you. All right, let's do yes or no. All right. Yes or no for Aries through Pisces? Yes for an Aries. Look at them showing up for themselves. You got Aries energy, the sun energy here. And you have a lot of energy coming your way. Very optimistic about where this relationship is going. Taurus, you have a yes. Wishes coming true with the Taurus, Nine of Cups. Gemini, look, you got a yes. You got romance coming in. Somebody very pretty. I love that word here. Very beautiful coming towards you. Very loving and very sensitive. All right. So you could have actually a water sign coming into your life, but that doesn't mean, but this is in the Gemini position, but I just see a person here. So the answer is yes between you and another Gemini, bringing some sort of resolution or balance to the situation. Now, Cancer's got the Six of Swords, so it looks like you and Cancer are kind of, leaving a situation to better yourselves or to figure out a new path. They want to see where this goes still. So we are seeing communication with a Cancer, and maybe depends. You got free will here. When I see the maybe, that means that it's really up to you. Leo, we have a yes. They're not letting go of you. They want to build something stable with you. Virgo, maybe releasing the block. If you guys are blocked, it looks like they still want to communicate with you. You could be making some plans, but the answer is no here for the question on your mind. Libra, we're seeing yes. We're seeing the star card. All right, so it looks like bringing something to life here, having faith with you and a Libra. Scorpio, we're seeing coming home. We're seeing reunion, Ten of Cups, family. We have a yes. Sagittarius, we have a no. We have a Tower card. Capricorn, we see yes. We see fire, all right? Very magnetically drawn towards you. Capricorn, you have a yes. You have a Four of Wands. So it could be a Capricorn that you're meant to be in a serious relationship with, Gemini. And we have this Capricorn full moon, right? So some of you, this Capricorn full moon could be manifesting in for you a reunion or a beautiful, serious relationship. Aquarius, you got a yes. You got the King of Swords showing up for Aquarius. So there's some more synchronicities for you. All right. It looks like Aquarius is solid for you, a connection. Just, it just seems like, are they being honest with you though? So make sure they're being honest. Pisces, I see a no. I'm seeing the Nine of Swords. They got a lot on their minds. It looks like something's weighing on them. They're feeling pretty guilty. All right. Cancer. 58. Don't forget to say happy birthday to Cancer. Happy birthday to yourself. I love my Geminis. Uranus is activating my Gemini South node, which means I was a Gemini in a past life. So is it going to bring all that shit back? Is it going to crack open the Gemini in me? Happy birthday to my Cancers. Misty, Jean. We have Tito. Is April a Cancer? We have all my Cancers here. Emma is a Cancer. Archer is a Cancer. All right, Cancer, it's your birthday. You can cry if you want to. All right, you got money on your mind, work, income. All right, and I am seeing challenges too right now. The momentum is picking up. Look, breaking through old blocks and patterns and confronting things. So you're kind of being pulled here, it looks like, in a couple directions, or Spirit's trying to pull you in a couple directions. Doing the work. It's around your values, around boundaries and values. Um, am I taking things serious? Are you working too hard? Are you giving away your energy? And this full moon may actually confront you with some big challenges. And these are the things that Spirit is saying. These are your blocks. It's like it's going to be painted in the sky, being that the full moon's opposing you. It feels like you may look at it like pressure. You may read it differently, but it's like the full moon is saying, no, this is it. This problem that you are having, that you're seeing right now. This is what I need you to push through. And it's time to value yourself, whether it comes to asking for that raise, or value that self, whether it comes to declaring where something stands in a relationship. Feeling secure. So the energy around you right now is really, it looks like you're being pushed or pressed into making some big decisions and really, really doing the work. So it's time for action, and either one, getting what you want, or dealing with what's blocking you. So let's see what your challenge is and what's the energy coming towards you. Some of you, it could be you're attached to the value, to money, to material, to work, too much. And that's the block that's stopping the flow of money coming towards you. We've got the Magician card, the challenge. All right, it's burning yourself out. It's, what kind of energy are you attracting to you? You got to take a look at what's showing up for you in your life right now. That's what's going on in your inner world. There's a grip on something. So it is, it's going to show up for you. So your challenge is the Magician. You feel like you're not attracting in what it is you want. You're getting exactly what you don't want. Why are you getting exactly what you don't want? Because there's an old block or pattern going on inside. And there's really no way. You're not in alignment with, that could also be it too. You're not in alignment with what it is that you're going after. The law of attraction the Magician plays tricks on you. Your reality can play tricks on you too. Your mind can play tricks on you, and there can be a slight, working at nothing, obsession over something, and just creating more challenge than necessary. It feels like what's blocking you is trusting that what is yours will be yours, is meant to be yours, will be yours. It doesn't have to be so hard. I think manifesting, and I think the law of attraction can burn people out. And that could be the case. You're trying to manifest a relationship you're trying to manifest money in, and it just seems like you feel like you've been doing the work, but the challenge is it's not showing up for you. The energy that's coming towards you, 5 of Wands on the Justice card. It's like another battle. It just seems like a lot of challenges here. And the Justice card, it just feels like, it's not fair. Something's not fair. Happy birthday, Cancer. Cancer. All right. This is just today's energy. We're right in the midst of the full moon. All right. And as an energy reader, tarot reader, I'm going to, guys, pick up the energies that's showing up even with the full moon energy. And the full moon is going to illuminate some of our inner tensions and inner conflicts. And so this doesn't mean that you have to be walking around in this energy like nothing's fair or it's not working out for me. But there is an underlying energy that might be coming up during this full moon that is saying, you're working at nothing. You're pushing yourself so hard here with the 5 of Wands to get some sort of success or justice. And it's working against you right now. It's not showing up for you. But what is showing up for you is the block. And acknowledging the block and seeing the block there's going to be a breakthrough. You got the 9 of Swords and we have the Fool card. And so I'm seeing here, it may be time to toss something, to walk away from something, to go on a vacation. You're thinking about something, losing sleep over something, wanting some sort of justice for something. And you've got to find that forgiveness within. It's showing up here with the 9 of Swords and the Fool card. The 6 of Pentacles, peace is on its way. Peace is going to come in naturally, gradually for you. The universe is going to bring this into a balance for you. I'm really getting this sense of ease. Things need to be easier. Feels like I'm creating a problem when there doesn't need to be a problem. I'm fighting for something more when I don't need to fight anymore. I'm trying to work overtime to get to something and it's working against me. And it's scary to back up and let go of control and not do something, and that's where the Fool card says, this is where, if this isn't working for you, if something in your life that you're trying to manifest for you right now is not showing up in your reality, right? You can, it's about facing reality. It's about saying, I'm trying to get this and it's not coming in. So something is not working. And if I think I have to work harder now or try another way, that is not getting me to what I want. I've got to try the opposite. I literally have got to just throw the towel in and say, all right, I've given it my all. It does not mean that you're losing the opportunity, but what I feel like, it's the turning of a key. I keep saying that today. It's the click. It's the click moment that might be coming through for all of us during this week. There may be an instant click where, wow, that's all I friggin' had to do was just let that shit, let that go. That's the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords says you've tried everything. You've thought of every solution. You're pulling your hair out, trying to teach somebody something, trying to tell somebody something, trying to fix something for someone, trying to fix something at work, trying to get money, trying to just work in overtime. And you're being confronted. This is going to be a breakthrough moment this week of breaking through old blocks and patterns, because the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles is saying the universe is going to give you what it is that you're meant to have. And it's a gift here. It looks like a balance when it comes to money, friendships. It looks like a new contract. It looks like shaking hands with somebody. And then being able to find that sense of peace, but not making it happen. Letting it happen on its own accord. Any other guidance or good stuff coming in for my Cancers? You've got the Seven of Wands, you got the Seven of Pentacles, and you got the Four of Swords. Looks like you're getting a little bit of a break coming in here. Your message is showing up for me as we are seeing the retrogrades come in. We're seeing a pause. We're seeing a break. We're seeing a reset. We're seeing a new direction coming your way. What your message is that what you're here for today, what you're manifesting here, what you're having a challenge with, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job search, whether it's a business, something you're trying to create, something that you're using your skills, your mind to really create here, what you want, relationship dynamic to change, right? The Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords is showing that there's an alternate route. You're on this path. You know it. The Justice card, you feel it, right? It's your truth. But the way you're going about it is not the way to get there. You're up against a roadblock and you keep bumping your head going down that same road. And there's a turning point happening here. And you're going to be going down a new road here, a new way to get to where you want to go. An easier route. It looks like the universe is trying to direct you, the GPS is trying to recalibrate, and it's trying to send you down another path. It doesn't seem to want you to go down this path anymore, is what I've got for you. Let me get an oracle for my Cancers before I go into Aries to Pisces. An unexpected surprise, sudden, a breakthrough, freedom is what's coming your way from a situation that you have been, it's like a Sims character bouncing up against a wall, and it's like you can't get it to turn. That's what I feel like, right? That's what I feel like. Open your mind and live into this feels like the Fool energy. This has become a pattern that has become addicting, all right? And this is showing you that your blueprint is already written. The story is already written. You know exactly what you want, but it's like the universe is trying to assist you here. And the Fool card, you're being directed down a whole new path. It's time to walk out of a timeline. Let it change you. Embrace the unexpected. All right. Let's see Aries through Pisces for you, the person that's on your mind. I am too, April. All right, Aries. We've got a no with an Aries. It seems like it's time to go on a different path. You've got a runner here with an Aries, and it kind of goes with the reading I just did. It just feels like you're chasing or trying to run after them, and if this is where it's going to be choosing another path when it comes to an Aries. Taurus, we got a Ten of Swords. We got a no, but we've got learning your lesson, right? The sun's about to shine. You may feel defeated, but at least, you've learned, you figured it out. You're figuring it out. We have Gemini. We have the Justice card coming in with a Gemini. You've got a yes with a Gemini. All right, so for some of you, You know, you're definitely learning a lot. You know, you've dealt with some consequences. You've learned a lot of lessons with Gemini. But it looks like you're going to receive that justice, that peace that you're looking for. Cancer, we have a Tower card for you. So we've got the no energy, and God has spoken. And this feels like it's almost it's like there's this reading of yours just made me sweaty too, because I was like, it's your birthday, and I want to give you this beautiful reading. This is a beautiful reading. It's like the Tower card is happening to shift the direction that you're going in. Leo, we have communication coming in with a Leo. It looks like you and Leo are both invested in this connection. We have Virgo, we have yes, right? It's been a hard road, but it looks like neither of you given up. We have Libra, we have yes, we have on a mission, right? Libra's very attracted to you. We have Scorpio, yes, right? But there's a little bit of a roadblock here with a Scorpio, right? You'll go down another path. You guys will meet up again. Sagittarius, we have a no, but we have messages coming in. I just don't get drawn into arguments with your Sag. Capricorn, we see maybe, right? Looks like you guys both want to connect. You want to get together. Capricorn, we're seeing yes. We're seeing Page of Cups. We're seeing, you know, loving messages come in with a Capricorn. Aquarius, we're seeing yes, right? So you guys have been down a road, but it looks like you're finally reaching this point, and things are going to get easier from here. Pisces, we're seeing maybe, all right? We're seeing a decision being made, a change of course with that Wheel of Fortune. All right, Cancer, happy birthday. Leo, 117, same numbers as last week. Gumbo. You know, this is definitely an energy read. You are welcome. All right, Leo. All right, Leo, you got some good energy right now. All right. It looks like things are moving for you. It looks like some news coming your way. It looks like you're in your head. A lot of thinking. Possibly even some travel coming your way. Just seems like you got a lot moving, a lot going on. You know, my Leos, right? You're with the retrograde now, so maybe some of you really kind of thinking about your past are gonna start maybe reminiscing, reviewing, right? That, you know, could be a really good thing. Be a really, really good thing. It might even sometimes you might be feeling like you're kind of stuck up in your head too. So be careful of that. Overthinking at times. But this is good. This feels like a good vibe. So, but let's see what your challenge is. We always got to look at a challenge here when we come to this, and then see what's coming, what's the energy coming towards you. So things could feel as though they're shifting pretty quickly for you. And maybe sometimes you just gotta roll with it. You gotta roll with your first guess. Roll with your first answer. You know, especially if you're feeling like there's just a lot of activity around you. All right, and that's what I'm getting. The Three of Pentacles, your challenge, what's blocking or challenging you right now is, there's just a lot going on. You've got, supporting people or connecting with people, having to put a lot of work in, a lot of effort. And maybe your challenge is communication with other people not communicating with you. You might be feeling, like somebody's not putting in the work. You're doing all the work. All right. That can be hard. That can be hard because it may feel like you're the only one doing it. And what's going on though? So you could be questioning the support around you. You could be questioning the relationships you're in. You could be questioning, or it's time to question. Why am I the only one putting the work in? Why does it feel like this? What wants to come through, what Spirit wants to say is sometimes people are putting the work in and it's what they think they're putting the work in. And that's what work is to them. But what work is to them and work is to you is two different things. What you want and what they want. Are you connecting with people on the same team, have the same ambition as you? Have you outgrown a situation? Are you just starting to feel like the scales are tipping? And or feeling like, or are you afraid something's not going to work out? That can also be you're in your head. There could be some travel plans coming in for you, and you're afraid that things aren't going to work out. There might be, maybe you've been hearing some gossip behind the scenes, or you're worrying, because with this air element, it could be a lot going on in your head that, over time in your head, wondering what this person's saying, what this person's doing. Just sometimes it's just about getting out of your head. You're letting too many thoughts run wild in your head. The energy coming towards you, I can see why. You've got the Hanged Man here. So somebody's got you kind of guessing, got you hanging. All right. It just feels like you're in limbo. All right. And, what do I do? What's my next move? What am I supposed to do? And so you can create unnecessary stories when you're in the darkness like this, when you're left to guess what somebody's up to, right? Somebody may have pulled their energy back. Something's changing in a relationship and you're wondering, what do you do? What can I do to fix this? And that's the challenge. That's your block. Like you feel kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this. It's, maybe you're feeling like your person's not, or the people around you are not, they don't want to put the effort in. And that could be a problem because you feel still stuck on somebody. You still want to work something with somebody, and you just can't get somebody off your mind. But it feels like something's not going anywhere. So it could be feeling like you're spinning your wheels, especially with their energy as being the Hanged Man. It feels like the person or the people coming towards you, the energy coming towards you is just not knowing which direction we're going in. And, this could even just be you not knowing what direction you're going in. Am I coming or going? That's what I'm getting through for my Leos. Like, are you coming or going? What the hell? And it's like, so you may end up, working overtime trying to figure something out, but you can't figure something out if you have no idea which way the in or outdoor is. What's the purpose of something? What's the purpose of this? What am I, and it may feel like nobody understands you. It may feel like your person doesn't understand you. It just means, you're working through some growing pains here. Working through some shifts. There's a transition happening here. With the energy coming towards you. This could be you're shifting from an older version of yourself into something new. You're changing, Leo. You're changing. And when you're changing, the old clothes are not going to fit. Your old stories are not going to fit. You're not going to resonate with your old problems. You're not going to resonate with what you're saying. It doesn't make any more sense. It doesn't make sense to you anymore. You can't keep yourself from evolving. And if your challenge is other people not supporting that, or you're not knowing where you fit anymore, and you're not getting back what you're putting in, it's, this energy of you're not resonating, and you may be trying to resonate with something because it's comfortable. So I just feel like, Leo, you might be, I'm gonna go, you might be a head case right now. I love you. Look, I gotta go. Whenever I call somebody out, I gotta be like, I'm a Leo rising and Vedic. All right. So I'm a head case, right? When I don't know what I'm resonating with anymore, and the people around me, I don't even know if I like them anymore. You know that feeling? Why am I even chasing this person anymore? Why am I with this person anymore? What the hell is going on? All right. But you're looking for some normalcy, and you might not be getting it right now because you're changing. You're changing. So this is, the external influence and the challenge. You've got, you got a person showing up here, the King of Cups. It's a Scorpio energy, and it looks like maybe somebody is aloof, or somebody has been hiding their feelings from you, and there seems to be a strong connection here with the water sign that you have, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the Fool card talks about a new experience. Things are changing between you and somebody else. And it looks like this could be happening for a little bit of time here. We are having the retrograde go in your sign. So this could be a time where you're reevaluating some things that have happened before. Somebody may have walked out of your life and left you hanging. And you're like, I just don't know, you can't figure out what went wrong. And I have a King of Pentacles showing up. So you've got a couple people here. You're kind of stuck between an earth and a water sign. So you may have, as you're walking away or choosing to go in a new direction, this could be another person coming into your life, right? But this is also head over heart. For some of you, you may be working too much overtime and you're not feeling fulfilled in the relationship department. And vice versa. You may be in a relationship and feel like your relationships are consuming you, but really what you need to do is focus on your career. Let's say that again. Remember Divine Waters? I think that's the name of the channel, Divine Waters. He was a Pisces too. He was like, say that again, slow-mo. You may be focused so much on love and relationships, and you're meant to focus on your independency, your career. Who are you? What's your journey? And also for some of you, you might not be resonating with your career anymore. And it's time to say, what's my future look like? You've accomplished all you could accomplish. You might not be resonating with the people in your life anymore, and you're tired of putting on a show. This is really beautiful reading. I feel like it is. But it just feels like, Leo, you're about to walk into a new life, and you may be, trying to fix or hold on to something, and it's just not resonating with you anymore. So guidance from spirit and any good stuff coming your way. We got the 6 of Wands, right? That's your energy. You've won many battles, and you've accomplished what you have set off to accomplish. And you might not be getting back from it what you want from it anymore. You're ready to level up. It looks as though some of you are ready to be seen for who you really are, authentic, right? There's a Scorpio energy here. So this is like really tapping into that authenticity, wanting to be seen. It's like you don't want to hold yourself back anymore. and even in relationships. So if some of you Leos are feeling like the people you're connecting with, you feel like you just can't be authentic with them anymore, you're tucking, repressing your feelings. All right, that is, you may have been doing that to keep the peace for some time, but it feels like that's not working for you anymore either. So what is coming towards you? We're seeing the Eight of Pentacles and we're seeing the Magician card. It looks like many of you could be adjusting or changing your commitments. There could be something around work. You know, I want to level up in work. I'm ready for a new position. I'm ready to take on something else. I'm ready for new players in my life. I'm ready to deepen my commitment with somebody, because you do have people showing up in your life. So just because I'm saying these things doesn't mean like your people are all leaving your life. You may be trying to make a shift, because when you decide to step up and just be like, hey, this is the way it's got to be, your people are going to adjust to you. They're going to adjust to the new you. It may not feel like it at first. You may be trying to wear hats for certain people, but it's not going to work anymore. And I feel like the magic is going to happen when you decide to commit to yourself and decide to commit to what it is your soul authentically wants, Leo. All right, we are seeing the Magician card show up, and that's showing magic is about to happen. There could be some abundance coming your way to leveling up with a career. You might even be starting a new career, a new path, a new journey. Like I said, what's coming towards you is a change, a transition, where you're feeling like, all right, I need to do a review of where I'm at. Am I even happy? Do I want to give to what I'm given right now? So let's get an oracle for you. You have Gemini energy showing up, Pisces energy showing up, Cancer and Scorpio. You have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aries showing up for you. And I have the road is clear. You know what to do and walk it your way. All right. So if you have nobody in your life, like I said, and you're focused too much on your career, you know, there's love. You have people showing up in your life here. And it's about deciding to make the right choices, where your commitments, where your focus is going. Is all your focus in one area of your life, and you're not giving yourself the breathing room to connect with new people. And that could be, for some of you, what your message is. But you know what to do. Walk it your way. Let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, so I'm doing a yes, no for Aries through Pisces, and maybe a quick message for each one, their energy that they're coming towards you in. All right, so Aries, you've got the Devil card with an Aries. All right, so you got to know. And there's a lot of heavy energy here, and you know, they may be holding you back. You may be bound to them. They may be draining your energy. And so there's a lot happening here in this relationship. It may be just about detaching, especially if you already know it's unhealthy for you. To Taurus, you got a yes. You've got Ace of Wands. You're good to go. You guys got a, you know, good energy. Them pouring out their heart to you, connecting with you, communicating their feelings. We have Gemini. We have a no right now. It looks like they're regrouping, just trying to give themselves a little bit of space to rest and heal. We have Cancer. We have a yes. We have the Queen of Wands. Their eyes are on you. We have Leo. You have the Four of Cups, and you've got the yes. It looks like, you know, you may be depressed, bored, focusing on the negative. You feel like your life's been stagnant, or a relationship's been stagnant. And you may start to feel nostalgic, or, you know, and I even got this remorseful energy, you know, because it can be you thinking of the choices you made in your past. And, you may be thinking about missed opportunities or having some sort of regrets about choices you've made. But believe me, we all did exactly what we were supposed to do in the moment when we did it. And like your reading was showing, you're in a limbo phase and you're about to change. All right. So we are seeing things could be stuck between you and a Leo, but there's lots of feelings. You guys both feel at home with one another. And the answer is yes. And we have Virgo. We have a no. It looks like Virgo going, looking, doing a little soul searching, doing their own thing, going their own way. You could be dealing with a runner. Libra, we have no, but we see communication coming in. We do still see that you guys are talking, but you may get drawn into their drama. It's Libra. Scorpio, we have a yes. We have Queen of Swords in it, though. We see some communication coming in, honest communication. Sagittarius, we have a maybe. We have Seven of Swords, so you got to be careful with a Sagittarius. You might not be getting the whole truth. Capricorn, we have a yes. We have an Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you, it could be a King of Pentacles, whether you're male, female, coming towards you, a new relationship. Aquarius, we're seeing also some news coming in with an Aquarius. We see a yes for both Cap and Aquarius. Pisces, we see a yes. We see the Empress card. They find you very attractive. Things are growing between the two of you. Thank you, my Leos. You're welcome, Sarah. All right. So after Virgo, I'll do the 3-card pile pull. And you guys, I'll get you a message just to kind of shake it up mid. All right, Virgo. 136. Oh, wow, that one got long. Leo got long. 136. 36. All right, my Virgos. All right, Virgo. Virgolicious. Virgo. All right. Go big, go home. I don't know. So paying your dues, wake up call for my Virgos. Virgo's like, come on. But you're clearing up the past, facing truths. I've got aging. Don't tell me that shit. I don't want to hear that. Right? You're being stripped down to the core. You're clearing the past. All right. Some of you could be going through your Saturn return, but this is just the energy that I'm seeing you're in. And it makes sense because the South Node is in Virgo and Mars is in Virgo. So it's like, come on. It's like fighting through some bullshit, fighting through some, addictions, anything that might be holding you back, getting in your way. And I have Jupiter energy with this. So this can be like a push-pull. It can be, 1 minute things are feeling good. The next minute, it's like, oh, I feel restricted. It's like, what the hell? I'm supposed to be happy. And then I'm feeling this like dulled energy underneath. It's like, what is going on? It's like, I just want to be happy. I want to be successful. Some minutes, maybe you're feeling, the growth, the expansion. You're feeling pretty lucky. Virgo, play dice to check out your energy. That's what I do. I play dice and I try to see what numbers are coming through. So it'll tell me what kind of energy. I'm so lame. All right. But we are seeing here that you're paying your dues. It's time. It's been time and you're going through this process. I think, every sign has to go through it and you're going through it right now. But, staying positive, with this Jupiter energy, there's still, you know, so much growth going on around you as well. So while it may seem like you're being a little bit dulled out maybe by some of the things you have to let go of, it's because you're feeling like maybe you have no control over certain things in your life, and things are being stripped away from you. And you're like, where are you going? I didn't tell you to go anywhere. And you know, but it's spirit saying, you know, that you are growing and you're outgrowing something, and you're wanting some abundance in your life, you're wanting happiness and good stuff. Well, you're gonna have to be responsible and let go of the stuff that's no longer serving you. So that is the kind of energy that's showing up around you. And this means that sometimes you really want to go big, you want to have a good time, and it just kind of feels like Saturn's behind the scenes putting a damper on it, you know? It's like, can't I just, you know, go out and chill with some friends, have a good time? No, you got to wake up with a headache, one of those things, you know? So it's just, you know, good luck. Let's see. All right. But the good news is Saturn is going to reward you. All right. Saturn is about to reward you big, maybe with some travel, maybe some chance encounters, maybe some, you know, wish fulfillments, exploring new paths. You do have some good luck around you, okay? So I need the humor. All right. You know, it's like, I just want to have fun. I don't want to be responsible. Bring on the reward. Yes. All right. Let's see. You know, some of you, you know, you got Sagittarius energy showing up here. You got Pisces energy here. I don't know if you have Jupiter in one of those. But let's see. All right. So the challenge is the Ten of Cups. All right. So we are seeing, you know, it's like, I just want to hang out and be around the right people. I want some good people around me. I want to have fun. I want love in my life. I want to connect. I want to feel like I'm connecting with my soul tribe. I just want to feel good, you know, like I want some good people at the party, right? I don't want any more lessons, right? So you could be feeling like, you know, you're up against some very challenging moments. The Ten of Cups reminds you, though, that these are just growing pains, and you're deepening your relationships with this card. You are attracting in your soul tribe, but you're also letting go of people that are not meant to be in your life anymore. You've outgrown them too. And if they're not vibing on your frequency, you know, they're going to leave. They're going to leave. And this is where there's an important little, you know, announcement there, is that maybe, just maybe, people need to leave your life. So, not to make you unhappy, not to abandon you and to trigger your abandonment wounds, but maybe it's because they need to know what they're losing. Maybe they need to know what you were given, what you had to offer. It's not always about your lesson. It's about another person's lesson as well, you know? But it also shows you, if somebody does return, you know, it also shows you where you are not valuing yourself. So that could be your lesson. Who's coming towards you? What energy they in? We have 9 of Wands, right? So you've got some tired energy coming your way. You've got somebody around you that feels worn out. They could be draining you. It feels like, you know, you've got this, you know, ride or dies. You know, you've got this tribe, but there's a lot of pressure and a lot of responsibility, and it can get tiresome. It's a lot of responsibility with this energy that's coming towards you. The challenge, though, the love is there. But you might be dealing with emotional immaturity. And, you know, it's like, grow up. It's time to grow up. You know, you can't parent everybody. And maybe it's yourself, you know, maybe that's your message, is time to grow up, you know. I don't know. I don't want to make my Virgos mad, you know. But we are seeing here, and some of you could have a lot of responsibilities with kids. You just feel worn out with your kids, with daily responsibilities, family responsibilities. It's weighing on you. Maybe some of you, you know, wanting to start a family and you just feel like you're not getting anywhere. That could be a stress too that's coming in with this. And it's showing Saturn here, which tells me later dates. You know, you may be trying to connect with the wrong people. You're wanting somebody to start a family with, and you're connecting with somebody who's causing you more stress and is not being responsible. And it's wearing on you. The emotional immaturity around you is wearing on you. So I am seeing here that that could be an energy that's draining you, you know, but you have a choice, right? So you are seeing you have options here. You know, you can keep going down the same road, keep hanging out with the same people, keep doing that. You're going to keep learning the same lessons. Keep indulging in the same drama every day, being the responsible, being the parent of your friendships, of your relationships, and or, you know, make a choice to go down, get out of your comfort zone, go down a new path, try something new. You know, the timeline you're on, what Spirit is saying to me right now, the 10 of Cups, Jupiter and Saturn, it tells me like happiness, you know, you will find your happily ever after. But you're being stripped of the things that are wearing you out and fatiguing your energy so that you can get to this happiness. And you're at, you know, there's a crossroads coming in. So you're about to, and you got the 7 of Pentacles here. You're at a crossroads. It's time to get out of those relationships that you're looking at the person going, who the hell and how the hell and what the hell? You know? And this is choosing a new path, right? The 7 of Pentacles is going to be you reevaluating, you know, how far you've come, taking a look at the wins, right? Maybe some of you are feeling like you're not where you thought you would be by now. That's valid, especially with Saturn energy, feeling like you're getting old or aging. And it's like, wait a minute, I thought I was going to be more successful by this point. And where am I? Why am I not? You will be there. You know, in your story, you may have signed up for it to happen later on because, you know, maybe it was because of the pond you were fishing in and you weren't valuing yourself, right? And so now you're starting to learn, you know, what's important to you and which direction you want to go in. Maybe you're starting to see the potential you have. Maybe you're starting to see, you know, you could actually have more in life than what you've been giving yourself credit for. So we are seeing Temperance come to you. So we're looking at the good stuff coming in, and we're seeing the Knight of Wands, the Temperance, and we're seeing 3 of Swords, right? So we are seeing a period of healing coming in for you. We're seeing the Temperance card, your life starting to restore balance. And we are seeing fun come back into your life, Virgo. You know, the Knight of Wands, there could be somebody coming up, you know, into your life and saying, hey, get on, let's go for a road trip, right? A new adventure, a fiery energy, but we do see a shift in energy coming your way, right? The Temperance card is telling me that this energy that's showing up right now, it feels like full moon energy. It feels like, you know, South Node energy as well too. Like you are letting go and being sort of stripped down to your truth. All right. So it might feel like you're at the end of your road. It might feel like you don't know where things are going. Like, you know, I've been on this road for a while and you know, what the hell, I'm running out of time. But really, you're not. You're just beginning. You have the Two of Wands, which tells me you just are starting to write your story now. Time's an illusion. And the Temperance card is telling me divine timing. Divine timing is when you are in alignment with, when your divine will is in alignment with, when your will is in alignment with divine will, which means it could happen tomorrow. Divine timing isn't a magical moment where divine is like, all right, you know, so people can tell you that it's you. It's when you're ready. So we are seeing some new fun times and an energy coming in. This is telling me that you might be taking some sort of little pit stop here just to kind of recalibrate. All right. And we have the Six of Swords. Some of you may actually be going on a trip somewhere, moving on, and you might, but it is showing me that this too shall pass. So this is a temporary energy I'm picking up from my Virgos. All right. The Empress energy, the egg stone, feminine power, embodiment, and fertility. All right, so things are just starting. There's a lot moving, growing behind the scenes. All right, you are learning your value, and you're watering and nurturing your story right now. It just feels like Saturn had to throw a wrench in the storyline for you, but Jupiter is here to say that we're teaching you, but you're moving towards your happily ever after with that 10 of Cups, and you're closer than you think, and you're not running out of time. All right, so let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries through Pisces, and then hang out. I'm going to pull 3 cards and you can pick a pile. Come on. I love these cards, but they are getting worn. All right. All right, Aries, you have a yes. Aries is turning up in the Emperor energy. All right, ready to take control and make things work, ready to initiate. All right, we have Taurus. Yes, communication with a Taurus. All right, looks like you guys are enjoying each other's company here soon. Gemini, you have a yes. Also, it looks like they are following their heart and it is leading towards you. Cancer is a yes. Lots of change here with a Cancer. All right. There could be a forgiveness coming in, you know, but evaluating the decisions they've made and stepping up into their truth. So there could be a renewal here. Leo, we have maybe, but we do see underhanded. We do see cheating, lies. You know, be careful. They could be spying, masquerading as a friend. You know, so you got the Seven of Swords here with a Leo. So just, it's a maybe. For some of you, it could be they're just not being 100% honest about their feelings. But you've got to do the detective work. Virgo, you got the King of Pentacles. You got a yes. All right. So you're building one block at a time. You're building your future. You're working towards, you know, this golden life, this long-term, you know, stability, being able to provide. And there's an earthy energy also coming your way, and it could be another Virgo here, but you have a very strong King of Pentacles showing up in your position, right? Yay. Libra, yes, Libra here is like, I'm working with you. Let's go, Virgo. Let's do this, right? Slow and steady. Libra, Scorpio, we have a no, we have communication coming in. And it just seems like there's a lot of arguing or miscommunication between you and Scorpio. Sagittarius, we have no, they're dealing with some grief, sadness. They are missing you. Capricorn, we see yes, we see Queen of Pentacles, right? So expect the unexpected with a Capricorn. Aquarius, maybe. All right, they seem to be torn between two relationships. Pisces, we have a yes. We have the Sun card, all right? Big hell yes. All right, so I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards for you before we go to Libra. And it's going to be a message for you. You can choose pile 1, 2, 3. You can choose them all. You can do whatever the hell you want. I'll also, you know what, I'll do 3 oracle cards, but I'll also do a yes or no card for you too. And a time frame card. Let's make it fun. Let's make it fun. All right. So I'm going to do 3. So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. All right. And let's do, go ahead and call out your pile. Yes, Debbie, call out your pile. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'll do a time frame. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right, so here we go. So pile 1, we have soul agreement. Your soul has come here to for a reason. All right, obviously all of us have come here for a reason. All right, but whoever you're tied to right now seems to be a part of your life purpose, soul mission, soul plan. All right, so many of you, you're meant to fulfill this contract. All right, we have a yes. It looks like what a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, King of Cups, right? You could already be connected to this person, or this could be a new person coming into your life. What does your intuition feel the time frame is? That is the answer. So pile 1 looks like a soulmate energy, a water energy for my Virgos, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Pile 2, all right, we have the Stone Goddess, we have the Empress card coming in, and we have the 9 of Pentacles, and we have 6 months. All right, so this is a beautiful energy. This looks like working on yourself here, Virgo, pile 2. And it looks like abundance coming your way. If some of you are working on your own business, it looks like you could be very successful within 6 months. It looks like seeds have been planted. There could be a relationship coming in within 6 months. The 9 of Pentacles talks about financial freedom within 6 months. And so this feels more about you, Virgo, pile 2. This is showing you stepping up your game, stepping into a high position, becoming financially free, debt free. And the Empress card shows abundance coming your way, and it can be the start of a relationship that may have already started with an Earth energy 6 months from now. Now, if you picked pile 3, we are seeing the volcano, relationships, expressing, and somebody, if you've been feeling like it's been stagnant no more. We have 6 of Cups, we have a yes, and give yourself more self-love. Once that happens, this will happen within a year. All right. So we're seeing 6 months to a year with the Six of Cups. We're seeing somebody reaching out, a soulmate connection. This could definitely be the past returning. It could happen when you least expect it. We're seeing the volcano, which can be a tower, but also it's just showing a relationship coming in, somebody expressing themselves, somebody wanting to reconcile with you. And it could be a Scorpio energy from 6 months to a year. All right. That's the intermission, guys. Let's move on with my Libras. Yeah, I just thought it was a fun little way to do an intermission. All right, Libra. Let's do Libra. All right. Thank you, Debbie. Libra rising, sun, moon rising. All right, let's go. All right, Libra. Hello, Michelle. Have a great day. Libra, your energy right now, I'm loving it. Being blessed, right? Looks like a time of contemplation, healing. You've been going through, making some adjustments in your life. And I'm getting keep trusting. All is not lost. There are still some tweaks and changes that are required for you. You may be doing a lot of self-reflection. But your energy right now, the energy that's around you that I'm seeing is very magnetic. Very magnetic. You got some huge winds coming in for you. You could be receiving a gift. But I do feel most importantly is that a completion of a major cycle in your life is happening. Now we go through cycles all the time. So I know we hear that a lot, but we go through moon cycles, we go through minute cycles, we go through day cycles, we go through life cycles, we go through all kinds. I mean, you guys are like, yes, thank you, I knew that. But this is a big one. And you've got this energy of huge successes coming in with little effort. So it feels like you're in the flow. Things are going to start to flow nice and easily for you. And, at least until something else comes in, another cycle, right? Until we stub our toe again. But let's not stub our toe again. All right, let's see what any blocks or challenges that you might be up against. It tells me that you're very magnetic, and if you're going after what you really want, things are going to run smoothly. If you're in alignment with what it is that your soul truly feels, there's going to be no question. Right? That's how it works. Being blessed, Libra. Watch, now I'll pull out the Devil, the Tower, every negative card that there possibly can be. No, the Sun card. All right, you have the Sun card showing up for you. So your challenge, though, is commitment. It's getting your toes wet. It's going for it. You've got a whole world ahead of you. You have a whole canvas in front of you, a whole new experience in front of you. And that can freak anybody out. You got to keep trusting yourself, most importantly. The Fool, you've been through a lot of experiences, and it almost feels like, yeah, and I've been doing a lot of work. I'm good to go. I don't want to invite anybody in or any situation in that's going to mess me up. So there can be a little bit of hesitation. Like you don't want to go down the wrong road. But it just feels like this energy is saying to you that that you're in the flow. So it's like you'll know when a red flag pops up. You'll take a hard left. You'll be like, see ya. But also with this energy too, it can also make you indecisive. Cold feet. And that's where there's a fine line between am I not trusting myself, or am I, seeing red flags? I don't know, phone a friend. Phone a friend. Because it really looks like you're magnetic right now, and you should be drawn in, good energies, which means that there should be no problem, right? The energy coming towards you is a 10 of Pentacles. Any challenges with them? We have the Hanged Man. All right. So there is a good energy coming towards you. It seems like you're collecting, you're attracting in soul tribe. You're attracting in the right people that need to be in your life. You might not really see where things are going just yet. The Hanged Man, right? You don't know. You're just kind of stuck. You're letting go of, you're going through changes, or the relationship or the people that are coming towards you. There's a shift happening. Are we still resonating with each other? It could be a Leo, because Leo was going through this too, I think. This is a good energy. It might not, hopefully I give it justice, but it just seems like the energy coming towards you is shifting, is changing. Your values, your views, what you want, who you want in your life is changing. And so people are either going to stick or not. Old friends might be going out the window, out your life, and new friends coming in. Old relationships, new relationships. And that can be uncomfortable, it can be like, and especially if you're kind of in this limbo where you're just not sure who fits where and who you're comfortable with. You're just kind of not feeling comfortable with the people around you. You may be feeling like, we're having a conversation, do I resonate, and that's okay, because that's the kind of energy here. It seems like things are falling away and new is coming in. And it seems like a really good energy around you, and the right people are going to stick. Now, whoever's coming towards you too might be going through a shift or a change themselves. They might be going through some transition. And so it may, it's like, how do we mesh when we're both kind of in this limbo phase, right? And you just might not know where things are going. And neither of these cards really know where the path is leading. But it is about, are we on the same page? If you're in alignment with the people that are in your life right now, and they're showing up for you, these people seem to be an important part of your next chapter. We might not know why or where or how, but it looks as though you've got people that are invested in you, and this is part of your story, the 10 of Pentacles. All right. And it looks like you're on the right timeline to get to some sort of end game, which is building your legacy. But I can see that the challenge is You don't know, and that can be uncomfortable. And especially if you're connecting with people who also are mirroring this energy of, I'm not sure where the hell I'm going either. There can be a little bit of, uncertainty that can be uncomfortable for everybody involved. So let's see any external challenges. 7 of Pentacles, and that's the same thing I was just saying here too. It just feels like you're going down a new path. There's a lot of potential. Where you're going right now, the 7 of Pentacles, it's sort of reevaluating. Like I said, you may be looking back at the past. You might be reviewing the people that are in your life. You might be saying bye to certain situations in your life. You might be feeling kind of blocked or stuck, like I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. This card here says you are in this phase where you kind of got to go with the flow in in this kind of energy. The right answers will come your way. It's just you've got divine sort of guiding you right now. There's really not much you need to do except trust that the opportunities will arise, the teachers will arise, the friendships will show up when they're meant to show up. We don't need to seek in this. We just need to be the alchemist. We just need to kind of go on this journey and see what happens next. But there's plans for you. So what's the good stuff coming towards you? We got a King of Pentacles coming towards you. We got the 5 of Cups coming to you. There could be a reconcile coming towards you. All right. And we're seeing the Temperance card. So what I'm seeing here, what's coming next to you, the good stuff's coming is, it's unfolding exactly the way it's meant to. You have a very important person coming into your life that's going to add value to your life. But I am seeing that you are getting over this period of abandonment. You're maybe healing abandonment issues. You may be getting more comfortable with allowing people in your life again. So if you've been going through a period of guilt or sadness or feeling like you've been left out or just sadness, depression too. It's showing me here that you're coming out of this cycle. You're coming out, you're moving into a new phase in your life. All right. And the 7 of Pentacles is telling me that new opportunities are coming your way too. And you may be revisiting certain things you've done in the past. When it comes to your skills, when it comes to projects that you may have started in the past, you may be revisiting that. And this is why things are slowing down for you. A new pathway is opening up so that you can do something new, different that you started in the past but didn't finish. All right. And it could be bringing you to that 10 of Pentacles, which is an increase in your monies, an increase in your living standards. And again, there could be somebody coming into your life that does add value to your life, that enhances your wealth. All right. It's okay for another person to come into your life and to add value to your life. All right. All right. Let's see your oracle, and then we'll do Aries through Pisces. Mercury's going retrograde, and when Mercury goes retrograde, my communication goes out the window. All right, negotiation, contracts, and communications coming your way. So there could be a new position opening up, new friendships coming in. Like I said, new coworker, new partnership, a new relationship, even romantic. But we're seeing new plans happening here. Negotiating new plans, new boundaries also as well. Communicating your boundaries as well. All right, so rewriting terms according to the way you want, how far you've come. All right, this is changing the course of your life, and you're valuing, you've learned a lot to get to this point. And now it's all right, I'm making some new plans, new relationships, and it's going to be based on, my new contract. They got to sign the dotted line. All right. This is what I need, what I want, what I expect, and what I want to give to you as well. All right, Aries through Pisces. All right, hello FG, hello Majesty. All right, Aries, we have a no right now. We have communication maybe coming in, but we're seeing some negative energy between the two of you or separation still. Taurus, we're seeing yes. We're seeing Queen of Wands, all right? They see a future with you. Gemini, moving forward, all right? They want to see where things go. We see communication coming in. It's a maybe. We have Cancer, we have yes, we have talking to you, talking about where this relationship is going. It looks like they want to make a solid offer to you. Leo, we have yes, we have on the horizon, all right? So it could be travel between the two of you, connecting, making plans for the future. Virgo, we see yes, we're seeing Virgo energy too, Eight of Pentacles. It looks like they want to build this with you, build something with you. Libra, you have the Temperance card again. All right, so there's your synchronicity. And we're seeing, hell yeah. All right, you may have been taking a pit stop, you know, but this is keeping one foot in front of the other and just knowing that your life's starting to rebalance itself, and everything is going according to plan, especially with another Libra. Scorpio, we're seeing yes, all right, but Scorpio could be dealing with, some depression or dealing with regret or, unhappiness right now, the Four Cups, right? But it does look as though they're still there, they're still home. Sagittarius, we're seeing yes, we're seeing the King of Pentacles. So it could be a Sag coming your way too, because the King of Pentacles was in your reading. But Sag looks like they want to build something steady with you. They, definitely have plans, see plans with you. Capricorn, I see no. It looks like they just want some peace and quiet. It looks like they're trying to figure out, clear their head. Aquarius, we're seeing messages of love coming in. We're seeing yes. Pisces, we're seeing yes. Pisces, serious about you, right? Emperor. All right, we got Scorpio. Guys, give me 2 seconds to run, take a quick intermission. All right, I am back. All right, Scorpio. People are scared of Scorpio. You know, I know. Scorpio is just Wednesday Addams mixed with a little James Dean. The men, very broody. Very sensitive. Have fun learning. Hello, Bren, Nico. Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure I'm all set when I came back. All right, let's see. All right, Scorpio, what's your energy right now? I need a thumbs up. Can you guys hear me? Okay, thank you. There's a little delay, I think. All right, Scorpio. All right. Having a hard time expressing yourself? What's going on? What's going on? Your energy, you're challenging yourself. You're adding a lot of pressure to yourself. All right. I do have a square energy. I feel like there could be something, you know, going on that is maybe out of your control. It could be just the energy that you're dealing with, but it feels like on the outside you're looking good, right? But it feels like you're feeling alone on the inside, feeling a little misunderstood. And it's funny because everybody was saying, I'm scared of a Scorpio. And look at, we got sweet. I know you're saying Libra energy here, but it's coming up for you. Scorpio is a sweet, peaceful, very truthful. That's why people are afraid of you. It doesn't mean we know all the truth. It just means we speak our truth, right? So it means that, you know, it is, call it as I see it. But for some of you, you may be struggling with feeling like you can't express yourself freely, feeling a little bit misunderstood, or feeling like you didn't get a chance to say or speak your piece. Especially when it comes to love or partnerships. And you just may feel like you're just not being heard, especially with this wolf moon here. It could be to keep the peace. You know, maybe you repress your feelings, you repress, you know, your thoughts, your truth to keep the peace, but it's it may not be affecting you on the outside, but it definitely could be making you more distant on the inside. You know, you're feeling withdrawn from the people that you care about. Right. So, and it feels like a square energy. So it's an internal power struggle. It's pressure within, right? Maybe you have pressure to perform, right? Or to keep, you know, keep up a facade. Look good, right? Look good, you know, and really you just want to go your own way, right? So let's see. Let's see what your challenge is. But I will say, you're giving off a really good energy with this Libra energy here, being what energy you in. It seems very loving, charming, you know. All right. So it's kind of, you know, it's like what's going on in your inner world is not necessarily matching what's going on in your outer world. Yet, so a lot of you could just be doing a lot of internal processing, feeling like you want to withdraw from the world. You want to go up to a mountain somewhere, hide, but yet you've got to be around people all the time. Trust your instincts. Your instincts are on point right now. Don't second guess your instincts. Is really what this card here is all about too. It's like, you know, you have natural born instincts, but then again, because that's another Scorpio trait too. It's like, because no other people don't see it, you kind of keep what you see to yourself. So you hide what you see, you keep what you see to yourself, you keep things hidden, to keep the peace. Let's see. Your challenge, 9 of Wands, it's wearing you out. Something's wearing you out. Whether it's drama with people around you, are you letting people conflict? Are you letting stress? You know, this ongoing battle, you know, with the people in your life, with the relationship that you're trying to connect to. The energy coming towards you is the Magician. What's the challenge? Let's see. Queen of Wands. So you have a person coming towards you here, a very fiery energy, very drawn to you, very attracted to you. And there's a very strong attraction between the two of you. But I feel like you're not being seen or being heard by the person that's on your mind. Now, this could be a friend. This could be a lover. It does not matter. But it feels like on the outside, things are looking good. They're drawn to you. You know they're attracted to you. You guys seem to be on the same frequency. You are manifesting in. Your hard work is paying off. You know, this challenge, this block is that it's been pressure. It's been a lot of work on you to get to where you're at. I mean, you're looking good. How you doing it? But it could have been, you know, an uphill battle, ongoing battle with you and somebody else, just for simply communication at times. Or, you know, sometimes you might be dealing with somebody who could be a little bit self-centered. They don't realize how deep you might run, you know, what they're not seeing, what they're missing. They're not reaching the level that you need, maybe emotionally. But the attraction is there. But I can see that your challenge is that there's been some fires between the two of you, between you and, even it could even be other people. It doesn't, this can represent a lot of people, you know, people that are around you, people you work with. And I got the King of Wands. So we are seeing a couple people really show up in your reading. Any external influence, Page of Wands, a kid, children. There could be children involved. You know, there could be a lot going on definitely between you and another person, but their responsibility seems to be the key block between you and another person. You may be misunderstanding each other, stressing each other out, or just not connecting to each other because of responsibilities, work. Now, if you're connecting to somebody that's in another relationship, you already know that they have responsibilities. You know the attraction's there, but it looks as though you're the one that's left. On the outside, you're looking good, but on the inside, it looks like you feel alone. And it could be kids that are keeping somebody together, which is valid, but it can be a lot of pressure or hard on you because there's constant setbacks, and you're the one that's kind of left standing solo. But I can see something shift in here with the Magician card being the energy that's coming your way, is showing me that your hard work, what you're working towards, what energy you're giving off, is you're doing a really damn good job on the outside. You look accomplished. You look like you're making it happen. You look like you've got your shit together. 9 to 5, you're attracting in success. And you maybe for some of you, you are attracting in a partner and a date. This could be fun new, some playtime coming in for you. So your vibration is definitely shifting to a more fiery, fun, playful. And your block could be isolation. You might be isolating yourself due to stress or due to being just burnt out. And this could be about you shifting your own situation to getting out there and going out and having some fun. This looks to me like going out and having some fun, guys. Get out and go to the clubs, go have some fun. Well, if you're past the club days, I don't know, go play some pickleball with Angel. All right. Ace of Wands, the good stuff coming. The 10 of Cups coming your way. And your personal challenge is the 4 of Cups. It's like you're stuck in a pattern. You're refusing offers. It keeps wanting to go back to that story. You're stuck on somebody that you know is very attracted to you. And you're maybe refusing other offers, and you're attracting in lots of other people. Now, it looks like there's potential here for you, Scorpio, to communicate with somebody that could actually be long-term relationship status, right? It's here for you if you want it. The way people are seeing you and the way you're feeling, what's going on in your inner world, is two different things. So it looks as though you're attracting in what appears to be a very strong fiery energy, passion, inspiration, a partnership. This could be your marriage partner too for some of you. And some of you may have been working really hard on your own healing, your own body, your own aesthetics, but you're so used to being alone that you're stressing yourself out. Your block is the 9 of Wands. Your block is, it stresses me out. I'm tired. I'm too tired to go after a relationship. I'm too tired to deal with any bullshit. That's a block. I mean, if you're too tired to get up and go, and the prospects are there, That's your vibration. That's your frequency. You want to be alone. You're used to being alone. But I am seeing here what's shifting for you, the good stuff coming, is you're seeing the potential here for some excitement, an energy shift. Ace of Wands, fire. And the Ten of Cups is hanging out with somebody who is family, making family, creating a relationship. But your own personal challenge that you may need to face is you got to get over something. You got to get over something so that you can move forward. All right. So if there's fire energy coming toward you, you have an Aries, Leo, Sag coming toward you. I do see Libra here energy as well. All right. Stone Goddess. You're seeing the Empress, the mother, show up for you and unwavering love and support. So I am seeing there's growth happening here behind the scenes too. You've had a lot of seeds planted and it feels like the doorway's open. It's just you're kind of keeping yourself in your own way. You're keeping yourself from walking through the doorway here. But, for some of you, maybe you're out, you're doing your thing. You might meet some new people here coming in. But for some of you that are refusing offers and refusing and not wanting to make any change, then, this is your personal challenge is the Four of Cups, which can be you're burnt out, you're shutting down, you're burnt out, maybe losing the fight, feeling like you have no more fight in you to confront any changes in your life right now, which can be hard. I'm sending you love. Let's see Aries through Pisces. Aries, yes, Ace of Pentacles. Aries is like, come on, Scorpio. All right, you have an offer coming in, a new beginning coming in with an Aries. Taurus, yes, you have communication, getting together, maybe hanging out, socializing, reconciling with a Taurus. Gemini is a yes, all right, sense of belonging. It feels as though you guys feel good together or will be feeling good together. Finally, making plans for the next move. Cancer, maybe, right? It looks like you both want to hang out, get together. There's an opportunity here for you guys to make plans. Leo, no, we have communication maybe, but we have some, they're feeling pretty negative, feeling pretty bad. Maybe you guys are separated. Virgo, we have yes, right? There's the Queen of Wands. So Virgo showed up as a Queen of Wands in your reading. So it could be a Virgo. You guys are about to get things going. All right, we have Libra. We have Libra kind of in hermit mode right now, doing some reflection. Scorpio, we have the Three of Pentacles. So we do see some work. Somebody put in the work in. You and another Scorpio maybe deciding to work things out. Sagittarius, we see maybe it looks like torn between two relationships, or you guys are just not seeing eye to eye right now. Capricorn, we see yes. We see Capricorn. Expect the unexpected with a Capricorn. All right. And we have Aquarius. Yes. All right. Hard work's over. It looks like you guys are reaching some sort of breaking point. Pisces, we have a yes. We have the Empress with the Pisces. So it could be the growth is happening with your Pisces. Yeah, that did. I know. We just needed the death card in that one. All right. Sag. I've changed my zodiac sign to Sag. I no longer am a Scorpio. I no longer resonate. 240. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming towards you right now and their energy, the energy. JV was awful. Scorpio, poor Scorpio. You're welcome. We're moving into Sag. All right. I often feel a lot of pressure for Scorpio readings, and I'm like, damn, I don't know. Sag. All right. So the energy of forgiveness for you, and all is not lost. Changes are being made, and changes are definitely required. You've got some very good fire, passion energy. I'm going to pull 2 cards for you here. So this is a really good energy for you to, reflect and get ready for some fast changes to happen. Passion. I see you very, maybe you're attracted to somebody, or you're craving some passion. This can be a sudden event that's coming your way that may show you trust, may show you that sometimes when you just keep trusting, you make the right changes, you do the work, attraction, and your life shifts. Having the courage to face some of the things where you need to forgive yourself, where you need to make changes. It's like, this is hard. This is like, I've really got to take a look in the mirror and take a look at what I'm doing, and not, calling everybody else out, and take a look at my own patterns, and realizing that there's nothing wrong with the fact that I had a pattern. There's nothing wrong. This isn't about blaming or judging myself, but it's definitely about reevaluation and introspection, and taking a look at why new people, different people, but the same shit keeps happening, and so it feels as though you're clearing up something. It feels like you're about to start clearing up something, and you're calling in passion, something you desire, and it looks like things could shift pretty damn fast for you. That sounds so good. see. All right. So the moon might be heavy for you. Right? The full moon, it might feel a little heavy for you. Some of you. But it looks as though it's going to be a huge clearing. The challenge is the Sun card. What is blocking you? Losing faith. Not feeling happy, not feeling like yourself, not feeling like you're having fun. But the energy that's coming towards you is the Star card. You're the first one to get this combination. A rebirth, a renewal. So you may have a couple heavy days here. Maybe you've been feeling them. We just went through Sag moon just before this full moon. And, that can be the heaviness. That can be, our subconscious, our dreams, sleep problems, just all that shit that we've been trying to work through. But maybe some of your hidden fears, coming up. And sometimes these shifts happen and you don't really have to do anything. You just wake up and you feel lighter. But you may have been doubting, a lot of self-doubt here, and, losing confidence in a situation, just being like, seemed like things were going one way, or things might get started with somebody, you might be having fun, and then all of a sudden it seems like it turns, or, there seems like, it gets dark too quickly. But this card here is showing you hope is on the way. It's showing you there's still, to see through the darkness. And you're about to see that flicker in some aspect of your life. There feels like a return of yourself, feeling like yourself again. So maybe you haven't been feeling, top notch. And I am getting that if you've been dating or trying to connect with somebody, and, so many times you go around in circles and it feels like, all right, things are going good. I've met the one, it's instant attraction. And then, or this is my person, we're getting along, we're hanging out, they're sleeping over. And then, the following week you're thinking you're going to be making plans. And then all of a sudden it's ghost, it's quiet. If that keeps happening too many times, it's going to dim your light. It's definitely going to make you feel shitty inside. No matter how positive of a person you are, you're going to start to create insecurities that you didn't have before. And you may start to feel like you're never going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it looks like what's coming up for you right here is just finally a realization of what is it that I am doing. Because it really does come down to what we're doing or what we're thinking inside. What our truth is. And this is the truth. The Sun card sometimes is not being able to see our own truth. Even getting lost in these situations that we never thought would ever chip away at our soul. And they do. Eventually they do. And it looks like you're going to break free from that. So the energy coming towards you is somebody here who sees you. Somebody who has the same goals as you. Somebody who may have been through the same kind of darkness as you. Seems like there's instant attraction here between you and another person. Now, what I'm getting, though, what Spirit wants me to say, is that this could be your pattern. This could be the pattern. You need this instant, fiery, passionate, like, has to be spontaneous, has to be like out of this world, you know, meeting somebody on the airplane and, you know, and having sex with them, you know, and then, but then you go home the next day and want to have a relationship with that person. And is it possible? But you're maybe, you know, nothing's impossible, but you need this, like, this craziness, dramatic. And that could be, you know, sometimes over and over and over, what leaves you sitting there at the end of the day going, but am I really being fulfilled? Because something's not working. And I hope that this comes up for you during the full moon to where you can clear it. I've got what's coming towards you, the 9 of Cups, right? And I got the Devil. So this is this overindulgence, the external influence, the pleasure, the temptation, the desire, the party, the good times, the fun, the addiction to it. And then, you know, and it's fun. It definitely is fun. But I feel like if these cards weren't coming out today, I would say go for it. Have fun. Who gives a shit? But it feels like it's starting to affect you right now because you're craving or wanting something more. And this could be getting in the way. If some of you are overindulgent in temptation and then want to turn the bad boy, bad girl into Betty Homemaker, you know, that's where, you know, it could become an issue. All right, so the good stuff. We got 5 of Wands. Like, I definitely see, look at the Fool card. I see you figuring it out, Sagittarius. I see you figuring it out. I see, you know, I need something new in my life. I need a new path. I need something to shift. I need this relationship to shift. And if I'm in a relationship and I know it's the devil, you know, maybe it is time I need to deal with this conflict of mine and I need to make a choice. I need to move forward. All right. And for some of you, it's just a minor tweak to figure out where it is that you need to shift in a relationship to make it work. You know, and I've got the Hanged Man, so I see a huge shift coming your way. And I see the Empress card. All right, so I see the birth of something new. I see something growing, something changing when it comes to a relationship with you. The Empress card is valuing putting your time and energy into the right places, because I just get the feeling some of you might be ready for something more stable, a commitment long term. You're tired of not being chosen. You want to be chosen for more than just spontaneity. You're wanting excitement in your life, but at the same time, you're wanting loyalty and commitment. You may be tired of being the other woman, which the Empress and the Devil can be the other woman, the other man. You're getting tired of this, is what it's showing up here on the in the reading. And this might not be for everybody, so enjoy, you know, sit back, get some popcorn if it's not. But you know, it just feels like whoever this is, it's saying you're ready to be the one that's sitting back with the crown on, you know. And we are seeing growth coming in, and you are going through this could be a profound shift for you with all this major arcana. You got the Sun, you got the Star, you got the Hanged Man, the Empress, the Fool, and the Devil. Right. You know, and for some of you, I'm going to reframe this. I'm going to say this differently. You may not be doing this, but you may be connecting with people that are expecting this from you, or this is the way they're treating you. and you're like, what the hell? So it could be adjusting, you know, what is it that you're attracting? Boundary stones. All right, writing out a new contract. I see negotiations, contract, and communication coming in. You know what to do, walk it your way. So I am seeing it's maybe time to write a new contract up when it comes to relationship. And you might be, the terms might be changing here for you real soon. All right. Let's see Aries through Pisces. Now I'm like, wait a minute, I just claimed Sagittarius. I'm like, I'm no longer a Scorpio. No, I'm not part of the Maya. I'm not fun like that. Aries, we've got to know with an Aries, it looks like they're keeping them to themselves. There's some distance between you and an Aries. Healing energy, but it looks like ghosting energy, maybe doing a little soul searching. Taurus, we see yes, right? They don't want to give up. They're tired, but it's worth the fight. Gemini, yes, all right? So Gemini wants your attention. Cancer, yes. Cancer wants something stable and secure. Leo, yes, we got Queen of Swords. We got, you know, I know what I want. This is what I want. And it looks like communication coming in with you in a Leo. Virgo, so you got a lot of fire showing up here too. Virgo wants happiness with you. They do have love for you. The Ace of Cups. The answer is yes. Libra is maybe, so they could be making some sort of decision or something's changing between the two of you. Scorpio, we have a maybe as well too. It looks like they still want to see where things go. They're just letting things clear up a little between the two of you. We have communication. Sagittarius, we have a yes. You have a Six of Cups. So we are seeing a soulmate come in. And, you know, somebody missing you, being very nostalgic. But there could be a lot of past influences also coming around you. Capricorn is yes. It looks like you guys figuring out where you're going next. Same thing with Aquarius. It looks like they're on their way. The Three of Wands. Remember, some of these can be new people. It's a yes. The sun is shining. And Pisces is a yes. All right. So wishes coming true with the Pisces. All right. Let's see. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Let's see your energy right now. All right. All right, so dealing with some challenges right now, and you got this. I forget who else had this, but the momentum is going, and you will get through this. All right, Capricorn, we are kind of rolling through your full moon. And, you know, it might be time to also for you push through and stop at nothing to break through old blocks and patterns. So you could be dealing with some, you know, some minor challenges kind of surfacing. And it may feel like, you know, you just gotta, you know, pick your battle. You gotta go with it and push through it. All right. And stop at nothing. Don't let an old fear hold you back. You know, God, I got so much sometimes to say about things, and it's too long of a live. Look, just push through and stop at nothing. You may feel like this full moon, it may be exposing for you. It could be really good for you, who knows, but it could be exposing, you know, or you're feeling exposed, or, you know, you're starting to see some of your truths, seeing the way people see you. You could even be fearing the way others see you, or what people are thinking about you. And old insecurities obviously can come up around this energy. But these are blocks and patterns. They could show up in any way. It depends on what it is that you're here for, what it is you're trying to go for. And you could be talking yourself out of things or talking yourself into things. Look at the Nine of Swords, your challenge. You know, this is what if I regret? What if, should I, could I, would I? The Nine of Swords, you know, your challenge, what's blocking you is, you know, this is get into your body, get out of your head. Maybe even trying to control things because your anxieties are controlling the ship. Fear. This is fear, regret, guilt, shame. Letting somebody see the real you. And it's doing the work. You're being called to action. You're being called to take a look at how you might be sabotaging yourself. You know, it is doing the work. And the work really doesn't have to be all that difficult, except taking a look at how we talk to ourselves, how or what we are afraid of. The energy coming towards you, we have Five of Cups and we have a Three of Wands. So you may get a heartfelt conversation with somebody here, trying to clear something up with you. And, you know, it can be, I really want to see where things go. You know, I really want to talk to you. I really want to connect with you. You know, but there's something I need to get off my chest too. This energy here, you know, it's somebody or an energy with somebody who's all, you know, also got fears of abandonment, right? Or feels like there's something happening here that's creating a separation between the two of you, that this person's not or very happy with the separation between the two of you. Now, this can bring doubts in too, but it looks like it's a reflection. You know, you have this fear, but it looks as though somebody really, or you have people that are really trying to connect with you around you. The influence is the Ten of Wands. A lot of pressure, a lot of stress, a lot of responsibilities going on. The Ten of Wands, everything is so hard, you know, or it feels like everything's hard. So what's going on here? What's coming to you good? The Judgment card, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so it feels like you're just kind of getting through some sort of squeeze here. You're going through a squeeze. And it's bringing up your issues of abandonment and your anxieties, whatever this is. It feels to me who's coming towards you, there could be challenges that in communication, there could be challenges in direction, but a waiting game. Maybe you're separated from somebody, but it's too fresh, and somebody's like, I'm here. But it feels as though there could be some things that are coming up between the two of you. Separation anxiety. This is what this has. These two here scream to me separation anxiety, and we're making this more difficult than it has to be. Why are you so fearful? That's your block, your challenge. It's triggering you, but they're coming towards you. They're coming in. It looks like, you have this moment here of peace coming in, a commitment, working, things are going to work out. It looks like also for some of you, there could be a decision when it comes to your own responsibilities and where you're putting your focus. Some of you maybe deciding to put your focus at work or focus on other commitments that you may have, hobbies, working yourself out, working out, and working on yourself, but you may have parenting duties. You may have a fire sign coming towards you as well too, because we are seeing here. But I am seeing here a renewal period. It's like we're trying to work through in a scenario here, and for you, Capricorn, it's not even about the external. It's like you may have a lot going on in a lot that you're responsible for. And I think it may be triggering you into fear in the worst case scenario when it comes to where life is going for you. The Three of Wands is showing progress, expansion. It's showing growth. It's showing somebody coming towards you who really wants to see where things go. And wants to connect with you. This could be your chance at a very solid new life. I got solid promotion too. So for some of you, you could be getting a promotion. But we're making it more difficult than it has to be. So it looks like some sort of sabotage and separation anxiety. And if you're going through a separation with somebody, it's talking about this is a moment of doing the work. It's too soon. And rather than trying to force it to come back together too soon, it's talking about dealing with what caused separation in the first place. We are seeing a renewal, somebody coming in, and we are seeing forgiveness, if that's the case for some of you. There is somebody in your life that doesn't like being apart from you either. And it does show here that you are in a waiting period. And this energy could make or break. So it's about decision. The Judgment card is making the right decisions based off of the now moment, not after what happened or triggers from the past. So this full moon could really bring up some mental shit for you. And I am seeing, though, what's coming towards you, the good energies, is the Judgment, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So a commitment with a fire sign. It also looks as though making a decision to level up at work or promotion at work, and also focusing on the things that need fixing. Let's see your oracle. returning. So you are seeing a spiral journey, growth, renewal, and healed, and we're seeing somebody returning. So it does look like on a bigger scale, I guess, more spiritual scale, that something you're separated with somebody because you're being tested. You're being you're being tested. Um, your values are being tested. Trusting is being tested. And if it's real love, then there's nothing to worry about, right? Why? What's there to worry about? Let's see, Aries through Pisces. I guess that's not fair. Because if you're going through separation, that's not fair. Let's scratch that. That was not fair. At all. Because there can be a fear of losing somebody, and I apologize for saying that like that. What did I mean, Spirit, by that? You know, I don't even know. I think it was just, I shouldn't have said that. Let's see Aries through Pisces. You got the 10 of Cups, so I do see you're happily ever after. All right. Aries. I see Aries kind of doing their own thing right now. We're seeing maybe a runner. We're seeing no with an Aries. Taurus, we're seeing yes. We're seeing communication coming in, energy shifting quick between the two of you. Gemini, we're seeing yes. We're seeing they definitely are following their heart towards you. And we're seeing Cancer. We're seeing yes. We're seeing 4 of Wands. We're seeing a reunion come in with a Cancer. Leo, we're seeing Temperance card. Things unfolding nice. Yes, things are unfolding exactly the way they're meant to. Virgo, no, we see still healing. Separation may be too soon. Libra, missing you, but I'm seeing no right now. Maybe dealing with some regret or guilt. Scorpio, no, we're seeing 5 of Wands. We're seeing, you guys are dealing with some conflict and having a hard time resolving it. Sagittarius, I'm seeing no, I'm seeing feeling stuck. There's a lot of fear, anxiety behind this, where things are going. Capricorn, we're seeing maybe 2 of Swords. It's just being torn, right? The way heart and mind being torn. You might be talking yourself out of something. Aquarius, we're seeing yes. We're seeing things are moving along. It's just taking time. And Pisces, we're seeing yes. We're seeing Mercury energy. So we're seeing communication come in. And both of you guys very attracted to each other. Yeah. All right, Aquarius. All right, let's go. Let's do this. All right. Aquarius. All right, so Aquarius, you got a good one. All right, look at you, enjoying your abundance. All right, things looking good. You looking really grounded, looking like you're ready to cook a meal. Being patient, enjoying the good life. All right, so it looks really good here for you. Very comfortable energy. All right, so very inviting energy. I love this. This is the Empress energy. So you seem to be doing well, or stepping into this empowerment and just trying to enjoy what you got. You know, being in the moment, enjoying what you got. All right, so something's brewing, something's growing here. Let's see any blocks or challenges that you might be faced with. Seems like, you know, you may, whatever challenges you may have, doesn't seem like it's going to stop you from getting what it is you want. You know, it's, things are cooking. Things are brewing for my Aquarius. So challenge, giving yourself a break. Look at that. You need to give yourself a reset, a cleanse, a break. Maybe some of you overindulging in some food, you know? Maybe a vacation. Maybe you're taking on too many responsibilities. You know, parent, working, holding the fort down. But the only challenge is relaxing. Enjoying what you've grown. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. You know, you can cook for everybody else, but now you got to sit down and enjoy it. And enjoying the moment. And not waiting for the next moment to hurry up and be here to ruin the moment that's here now. You know, it's a very good energy. The energy coming towards you. We got the Page of Swords. You got somebody, you know, you got, first of all, you got definitely news coming your way, right? If you've been waiting for messages, communication, you've been waiting for that job post, you've been waiting, you're gonna hear from it. You've been waiting. You know, it looks like lots of communication coming in. And the energy of this person seems, or people around you, seems very curious, very, and maybe even a little bit younger of energy too. You know, and it could be children. But we got a relationship coming towards my Aquarius. Looks like somebody trying to get to know you. You know, there could be a sense of not knowing what's next, and there's some nerves and not saying the right thing, or, you know, not speaking their, you know, everything, being afraid to say the wrong thing. This person, he just cracks me up, because it can be, you know, pulled into something that miscommunication. Looks like somebody's got some feelings for you, or you're connecting with somebody that really wants to get to know you, but you're showing up as the Empress energy. This person may be a little intimidated by you. You know, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to do the wrong thing. You know, especially if there's delayed messages or pauses between messages, you are getting the relax. There's nothing to worry about. You know, it's fresh. It looks like this person trying to figure out how to express their feelings too. External influence is the Death card. You know, they might be dealing with something ending in their life. You look like you got it going on. And now we're seeing here, somebody here, you know, might be dealing with some news they got. You know, the external influence is the Death card. I do see clarity. What's coming towards you is the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So some of you looking good when it comes to your own resources, business, work, stepping up your position. I can see the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress are sort of the sort of the same for me. It just feels like you're empowered. You're looking good. You've got it going on. We've got the Ace of Wands happening here, so you may get some inspiring news, a trip, travel, go somewhere, news around work, a promotion at work, you know, feeling good, some financial freedom, being able to spend a little time. Maybe it is about taking a little vacation. But in the meantime, it looks like you might be dealing with somebody. The energy that's coming towards you is this news. You are getting this communication from somebody who loves you or is falling for you or who has feelings like they just want to say, hey, you know, like I'm here. But the external influence is the Death card and the Eight of Swords. So, well, I mean, ego death, but it could be something that their hands are tied, something they're tied to, they're taken care of, and something's ending. Or maybe a relationship, maybe something is, or someone is ending or died in their life. Who knows? But it seems like this person may have not been prepared for the news that they had to hear. Right? And there's a sense of anxiousness here with this person. But it's not stopping them from, looks like, pursuing you, but it may cause some communication issues here with the Four Swords and the Page of Swords. It's like whether it's delayed, whether it's, you know, so you have a nice shift of energy and you have somebody here, an earthy energy maybe coming towards you who also is very serious. It could be a new friendship too coming in. But I am being pulled to say that there could be something creative coming in for you, a new opportunity coming in for you to really use your creativity to create some financial freedom. Because you're looking good, you're sitting good. It looks like the energy coming towards you is a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous about a relationship, communication, but it could even be reconciling, a little nervous about that. All right, let's see. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Remember why you came. Be bold and creating your own legacy. All right, so this really is talking, screaming confidence. Things are about to really, it's about you stepping up your game and not doubting anything. I mean, you've got it going on. It seems like this is a very ripe time for you, a very fertile time for you. It seems like things are really growing for you. Things are really changing for you. And I don't know, my Aquariuses seem to be in a very good energy. Let's see, Aries through Pisces. All right, so yes or no with the Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries. You have a yes. Aries is like, you are hot, hot. All right, Aries sees a future with you. Taurus, no. Things may be still kind of stuck. They may be feeling stuck in their own life. We have Gemini, wishes come true, yes. We have Cancer, yes. All right, building stability with you. Leo, yes. Ace of Pentacles, an offer coming in. Virgo, yes. All right, they feel this bond with you. So it's about overcoming any doubt with a Virgo. Libra, we have a no. We have the Eight of Swords. We have, hands are tied, feeling kind of stuck. Scorpio, yes, we have Queen of Pentacles, all right? So they're looking good. They think you're looking good. Sagittarius, no. We have Five of Pentacles. All right, feels like you guys are going through some sort of loss or separation. Wait a minute, so Libra, Scorpio, Sag. Capricorn, no, we have Five of Wands. It looks like you guys got a lot of external drama going on. Aquarius, Six of Pentacles, we're seeing yes. It looks like they want to make some plans with you. And Aquarius too, Six of Pentacles. That's the universe bringing you in some gifts. And Pisces, it looks like a yes with a Pisces, all right? It looks like they want to build something with you, work it out with you. All right, Pisces. All right, Pisces. Yay. All right, Pisces, let's see your energy right now. All right. All right, Pisces, you got your energy here. All right. Maybe you're kind of dealing with some spiritual upgrades. Your guides are helping you all as well. You could be going through some release ending, some spiritual growth. Things kind of happening behind the scenes that you might not be seeing just yet. And it could be triggering some of your fears, right? You may be feeling a little bit needing to be by yourself, solitude, kind of doing some healing, reflection, and you may be dealing with a breakup, or an ending. Something happened, and your guides are here, telling you that all is well. So maybe other people don't know what you're going through behind the scenes, but I can see that you're going through a lot of healing. A lot running wild in your subconscious mind. So let's see what your challenge. Let's see the energy coming towards you in their challenge. Any influence. This tells me that you're getting ready for a reset, though. You're getting ready to step back out and be like, lights shining on my Pisces. The all new you. Getting ready to show the world who you are. I got the challenge, right? Is what's next? You are going through some sort of closure or some sort of closing of something, whether it be, life chapter, home situation, job, but it's hard to let go because it's a little fearful about what's next. You might be, maybe your single life's ending. I don't know. Maybe you're in a relationship now, but it's like, what is next? Right? And your challenge is being able to dream big and see what's out there. Enjoy it, welcome it, become it. Maybe you feel like you don't belong. You don't know where you belong right now. It can be a weird place to be in, that house 12. Kind of swimming around in the void and not sure, but there's things happening behind the scenes that are in the works for you. This isn't it. You got the World card. The energy coming towards you. We got the Three of Swords. So we do see somebody you're in separation with. Looks like they're going through their own changes. It may feel like, this person may come back into your life and you may not resonate with them. You might be ready for something new. But it does look as though something is shifting. So you may get that closure. You may get that reconciliation. But I do feel like something is changing with you, something shifting, like you're ready to step back out. You may finally realize maybe something happened and it was unexpected. I didn't like it. I don't like it. But there's been a waiting period here between you and another person, and it looks like so you can establish bigger plans for yourself. But there could be somebody coming in. It looks like something shifting between this person. They're not sure, where things are going or what to do. Their challenges, they can't let go of you, let go of the connection. It's hard for them to. But I also feel like there might be something about you. They think they hold you back. External influence is the Two of Swords. You may have people with different opinions all around you. You're feeling torn. One person says this, or, another person says this. You hear that. You might be talking to yourself 1 minute, talking yourself out of it the next minute. You might be ready to see what's out there, and then you're torn, and then you move back. And, so there's this back and forth kind of energy with you. The Three of Wands, it's like there's this hesitancy. A part of you wants to explore what's out there. A part of you wants to move, relocate, maybe even travel. You might even be thinking about that. Plans might be changing for you. But it looks like there's so much growth happening. Like I said, it looks like you're going to step right out and be, hello. So what's the good stuff coming? We got the Two of Wands, we got the Judgment card, and we got the Lovers card. All right. So we're seeing, this date come in, this decision come in, this big day come in where there could be some forgiveness, a renewal period, making things right, somebody trying to make things right with you, a lover. But also you have options. It's clear in your reading here. Whereas don't feel like for a second you're stuck on something. Like you may get this renewal period, but you may realize I've changed. Maybe not. You have the choice. The choice is yours. The choice is definitely yours. But I see the choice coming in with this Lovers card and the Judgment card and the Two of Wands. So you're seeing this period of renewal. And I can see that you're dealing with anxiety and depression, maybe fear, not sure what's happening behind the scenes, not sure what they're thinking. Are they letting go? Are they coming back? Which way is it going? Do they miss me? Yes, they have pain here. They're, you know, the separation between the two of you. But it's like, we can't move on. There's unfinished business here. We need to figure out what's really happening. But even if you were to reconcile with this person or whoever this is or people in your life, there's something that's really changing with you. You were able to see something bigger. This situation changed you. And it opened your eyes because you had to see other outlets. You had to see other alternatives. And so this is almost life-changing, and it feels like a whole new you about to emerge. You are welcome. Thank you for hanging out. All right, let's see your oracle. You got Pisces right here. This person cannot, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's your energy. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Scorpio energy, Gemini energy. Pave your own way, leadership, courage, forge, don't follow. And this is the World card for you. Like, there's only one way forward, and Pisces, you're right in the story now. Somebody may regret putting you in this position because they've empowered you. They've totally empowered you. Right? You know, maybe this person will realize, or you will realize how strong the bond is. And maybe it is precious. Maybe you guys will figure out, I mean, you both had lessons to learn. All right, Aries through Pisces. All right, let's see. Aries, missing you, but I'm seeing no right now. Looks like there's guilt, regret here with you and an Aries. Taurus, I'm seeing no. I'm seeing the death card. I'm seeing things, you guys be going through some sort of transition, change. Gemini, we're seeing no. We're seeing the Knight of Swords, decisions being made. There could be a quick change of direction. Cancer, we're seeing yes. We're seeing news come in. You know, connection, maybe even sincere apology. Leo, yes, all right, the hardest part's over. They're hitting a wall without you. Virgo, yes, we got their heart is following you, is pulling them towards you. Libra is a yes, right? Libra sees a future with you, wants to connect. Scorpio, yes. Scorpio knows exactly what they want. Their heart is with you. Sagittarius, we got no. The Hermit card, it looks like they're doing their own thing. Capricorn, same thing. Looks like you're dealing with a runner, but, you know, they're just soul searching. Aquarius, it looks like yes. It looks like a matter of time. Pisces, yes. You got the Ten of Pentacles, all right? So we are seeing, like, this golden opportunity for you. You know, a long-term relationship, maybe with another Pisces, but you are getting the Ten of Pentacles. So your soul tribe, your soul family is around you. I see communication coming in. I love you guys. Yes, I'll be doing individual signs tomorrow. And thank you guys for being here with me. Enjoy this full moon. Hopefully the readings weren't too deep, but it's the way I roll sometimes. And I love you guys, and take care. Thank you for everybody. And thank you to JV for the super chat. Thank you to my mods for moderating and my members and everybody that's here. You guys are awesome. Take care.